1.
This is Ace and TJ 5G.
Hello. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Ace. TJ. Riggins. Alexis. Tech D-Rob.
Every day.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Hey, it seems like it's been a minute.
It does seem like it's been a minute.
Been up in here. Look at y'all. Got the whole dysfunctional family back together. Because Alexis dragged up for an extra day. She'd been gone. So our last broadcast was just part of us. Now we're all back together in all of our wonder and joy in the holiday Christmas season.
Drag up for an extra day, and they need to leave early the last day she was here.
I gotta do something.
Yeah.
She says something about because of my ride.
Yeah, because of my ride. They're going to text me at 4:30 in the morning, texting us, hey, y'all mind if I leave early today?
Listen,
Something about I need a ride to the airport.
Yeah,
and
whatever.
Ubers are expensive. If I can get a free ride, I'm gonna try to get a free ride.
Yeah. But I don't feel like I've had any relaxation time at all. You know, when the first 2 days of the days off were spent just nonstop
Cooking those days, yeah.
all that. And I did pretty much nothing on Friday though, and my wife did decorating.
Oh.
So everything except the tree is finished in the decorations in our house, and the tree is up. That's the only thing I had to do was get the tree out of the garage and put it together. And then now all the fluffing belongs to them and the decorating and all.
Well, you know, we do a real tree every year. So, TJ, it's a fake tree, right? Y'all do a fake tree every year? Yeah. We do a real tree every year. So we go to get it Friday, and we pick out the tree. And somehow in the confusion, our tree got given to somebody else. So we had to go back and get another one. Because there was a lot of people there buying trees. I don't know what happened. No big deal. They were super nice. It was an accident. No big thing. And the tree we found was great. It was exactly the same size, the whole thing. Get it home. We left it in the garage Saturday because we were busy on Saturday. Sunday, yesterday, was supposed to be the day. Well, the day starts. I get up early. I go to the gym. Now, Friday, I was taking care of Amanda's car all day. She got some new tires, and that's a whole other thing. Now her car won't start, and the starters we think is out on her car, and it's in the garage. So we got to wait and call AAA today to pick it up. So that's how the day started. Which upset me. And then
Rob, are you okay back there? Sounds like you're experiencing some pleasure.
So then I had all the stuff down for Christmas. We go to put the Christmas tree in the Christmas tree stand, and it won't fit. Because the base of the tree is too big for the small stand that I've had for years because I don't get big trees. This is the first time we've had a decent sized tree. So I tried to shave it down a little bit, and finally I was like, look, I got to go get another stand. So I go get another stand, come back, put everything in there. Tree goes in fine, whatever. It's now up in the corner, letting it fall out, all that kind of good stuff. I go to do the lights, and before Amanda goes, this is how I want to do the lights outside. Well, that's going to require some type of clear tape. So I got to go back, get the clear tape, come back, and start plugging in lights. About half of them don't work.
Oh,
so okay, I'll run back and get some more light shoes. Let's just put a pause on the day today. And so we paused at that point.
Sounds like a good idea.
Just making me crazy trying to get it done, and nothing's really done. The tree's sitting in the corner of the room.
Is it supposed to be fun? Like, you guys make it seem like it's such a stressful thing.
I don't. It's not stressful
You
for me.
make it seem like it's so
It's
stressful.
a joyous occasion. We
I
do
thought trees
use
are
a fake.
fun.
We use a fake tree every year, but I still strap it to the roof of my truck and then drive around with it for a while
That would be awesome.
while it's in the box.
You should do that. That would be a great video.
Before I take it out of the box.
In the box on the roof of the car, just driving it around. That would be fantastic.
It's a Christmas tradition.
I find part of it is my fault, Alexis. I find Christmas to be extremely stressful.
Yeah, you're a Mr. Scrooge.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. So.
Well, I'm getting a tree this year, and I'm going to have fun, and it's going to be great.
Are you going to get like a real tree for your apartment?
I am. It's going to be a little one, but I'm going to get it. Every year I say it, but this year I'm doing it.
Good.
So.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yes, I mean, other than how he describes it, it totally sounds fun.
He could describe seeing a rainbow, and it would be stressful.
It's just the way life is. It's just the way life works.
Deal with it. Yeah.
Well, for example, I go and take Amanda's car to get the tires changed the other day. I had an appointment, had it all set up. I get there, and the guy goes, "Okay, hey, the wheel lock is not in the box." There's a box.
Yeah.
There's a wheel lock for those wheels on her car. Well, I don't know, dude. I've never had the tires changed on this car. She's had it for a couple of years. Let me go home. We go home and dig through the trunk, and Amanda finds that it's loose in the trunk. I don't know why it would be loose in the trunk, so it wasn't in the little box that it's supposed to be in. Then I got to go, I go back. Little things like that stressed me out. Your tree's fake, Riggins?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Rob, you got a tree?
We got a little tiny tree she just put up yesterday.
A little tiny, like 4 feet tall?
Less than that.
Okay.
It sits on a shelf. Let's put it that way.
That's cute.
At least you're in the season, Rob.
Well, I'm not.
Let's see what's trending.
Now trending on the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, Cyber Monday is today. Did anybody do Black Friday shopping?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
My wife did.
Oh, did she go out?
No, she did it on the computers.
Oh, she does it on,
Yeah,
she does.
online, yeah.
Didn't she used to be one that would go out to the...
Yeah, she would go out Thanksgiving night and get the first deals that they had, and then get up the next morning and be out 5 o'clock, whatever time the store's open.
Really? I can't
Yeah.
see her doing that. That's
I can.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
She's wanting a bargain.
She loves a bargain.
Oh yeah.
That's too funny.
It is remarkable. I mean, after eating all that food that you could get in the car, it would always seem like a big undertaking. But today's Cyber Monday, so you can do all your shopping online if you don't want to go out. That's perfect. Although I've looked at some of the deals. People has a list of the 100 best deals you can get today. They're not any better than Black Friday deals. And honestly, if you don't have a robot vacuum at this point, you got to be one of the only people left, because I swear, last 5 years, it's like robot vacuums.
It's always the robot vacuum.
There must be a surplus of robot vacuums somewhere in the world. I just don't know. But today's Cyber Monday, so go get your deals on. This is kind of crazy. China is trending this morning because there's these major protests happening across the country about a policy called Zero COVID. They're trying to stamp out COVID totally without the help of vaccines or anything that we have. I believe. So a lot of companies, like the biggest producer of iPhones, employees there, like 20,000 employees are protesting over unpaid bonuses. People are also protesting the government because these strict lockdown measures have been put in place.
So
And it's like they're being like arrested in their own homes.
So it's like a communist-run country of China
Yeah.
is using COVID to take away even more freedom and gain more control over its people. That's what they're doing.
It seems that
they're
way.
using it as a tool to do that.
Yeah.
Whoa! Thank God we're in America. Nobody would ever think to do that here.
Who saw that coming?
Oh gosh! Oh, good golly! Good golly, Miss Molly.
This says they do have COVID vaccines, but they just got them.
Oh, they just got them.
Yeah,
Okay.
they were later than us in getting them. If I'm reading this correctly.
COVID-19 being used as a tool to take
Yeah.
away freedom and put the government more in charge of our life. Whoa!
Whoa.
Glad I'm not in China, in the communist country.
Yeah.
Marxism running things. Woo! That would be bad.
Today is also National French Toast Day, which I don't eat French toast enough, but that was a staple growing up in my house. White bread, eggs, no cinnamon on it.
I would love to know why today.
Yeah, I
It
don't
seems
know.
an odd day to just pop it there on the Monday
I
after
know.
Thanksgiving. Oh, it's National French Toast Day.
National French Toast Day.
Well,
Maybe-
whatever.
Maybe it was invented on this
Yeah.
day or something. And then bad news for Disney. Their new movie, Strange World, which was released over the Thanksgiving holiday, set to lose $100 million. The movie cost, I think they said $130 million to produce, and it only made $18 million at the box office in the first weekend, calling it one of the biggest Disney flops ever in history. So not good. You lost $100 million. First of all, the fact that it takes $130 million to make an animated movie is
Right,
remarkable.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, get two guys that are good drawers. Make the
You
movie.
just gotta make some cartoons
Toy Story,
and
I was-
flip the pages.
Yeah.
but a lot of that cost is from promotion.
Yeah.
I didn't ever hear about this movie. It's hard for me to believe they promoted it at all.
I know, I've never heard of it either.
Yeah, because you would think Rob would have heard about this movie, because I didn't know about it, but it didn't shock me that I didn't hear much about it.
It flopped even harder than Lightyear, the Buzz Lightyear
Yeah.
reboot or whatever they were calling that.
Right.
So, yeah, a lot of money. $100 million? That ain't fun.
And this was about a teen gay couple or something. This one is.
It featured the first openly gay character, I think is the way they phrased it. I don't know anything about the story.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It's like a teen same-sex romance.
I think that's
something.
Yeah.
Is
So
that right?
does this gets tacked on though to the guy that they just got rid of? So it's his fault, not Bob Iger coming back to take over Disney.
Yeah, they said
it's the guy they just ran off.
The former guy didn't care about animation or something like that, is what they were saying, but we'll see. But those are just a few things that are now trending.
So every day, Alexis and Riggins and Rob, they send us an email with some details about what they've done through the previous day. And it's especially interesting after the Thanksgiving holidays. What is really fascinating to me, though, is Alexis included a line in her email today that just jumped out at me because I just saw something over the weekend, a survey about things you look back and go, you know what? It's just not as much fun after 30. Next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show. Want to see your business on Ace TJ TV? Contact us now at acetj@acetj.com. The show will be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
A 26-year-old guy named Dakota Godfrey broke into his grandma's house the other day. And the way he broke in was by headbutting a window. I guess there were no rocks available for him to throw through a window, or he couldn't, kick a door in or whatever. So he just busted out a window with his head.
Oh.
He'd been living there for a while, but apparently she kicked him out because he kept doing the drugs. But headbutting a window to break into Mama's house seems like a person that would be on the drugs to me. She heard the window break and then went outside to see what happened. So her grandson, Dakota, threw her to the ground and yanked her back up by her shirt. She's 78. And luckily, she's okay, and she just had some bruises. But Dakota was high when all this went down, according to the report. And he ended up stealing her weed eater. But again, you don't know why, but guessing that he wanted to sell it to buy some drugs.
It's a crackhead move.
Yeah. Because how much money can you get for a used weed eater?
And the cops caught him nearby when they saw him pushing the weed eater down the street in a baby stroller. So somewhere along the way, he grabbed a baby stroller because the weed eater must have been too heavy for him to run with. And he claimed his grandmother was the real aggressor, and she attacked him. Nobody believed that, and then he freaked out, and when they told him he was under arrest, he claimed he was suicidal, so they put him into to be checked out and all. And when they overheard him telling a nurse that he was just lying about that, then they took him on to regular jail.
Well, he's a genius all the way around.
Yeah. Didn't say, though, what kind of drug he may be wanting to buy. But if we assume something pretty cheap, like the crack.
Yeah, this is a crackhead.
Yeah. I don't know. How much does some H go for?
The big H?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hermes. No, the Heron, that's not expensive, is it?
I don't know. I truly don't know.
All right, but if you look at his face, well, I don't know. You look at his face. I was going to say he's got some scratches on his face, like he could be on meth,
yeah.
but it also could be from headbutting the window out of his grandmother's house.
Yeah.
He says she
She attacked me.
Yeah, she attacked him.
Yeah, that was self-defense. I had to throw Mama down in self-defense. She would have killed me.
You know what's great though? I bet once Mama finds out what happened and finds out he was on drugs, she'd forgive that baby, and he'd just come on back and be a good part of the family again. She'd pretend like it never happened.
Well, I don't know, because she had already kicked him out for doing the drugs, I think is what she said. So she's probably glad that he's gonna be weed eating in hell.
Yeah, maybe.
He's not dead.
Well, one of these days he'll be weed eating in hell if they don't, if he doesn't get cleaned up. And jail may be the best place for him to get cleaned up.
I mean, you are a walking red flag. You see somebody pushing a weed eater in a baby stroller down the street, you're like, I'm pulling him. I gotta
looking like this guy.
Looking like this guy.
No matter what, I'm pulling that guy over too.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
Okay, today's edition of Group Therapy is a little bit different. Why is today's edition of Group Therapy a little bit different? Because we already have the outcome. We already have the outcome of today's Group Therapy. Let's get to the situation. Guy was dating a girl for over a year. In November, she asked to borrow $1,000. Said she'd pay him back when she got her Christmas bonus. Well, in the meantime, they split up. She did get a Christmas bonus, and she still refuses to pay. She's a single mother. He says she has a habit of spending things to her friends and family, then cries victim about any situation. She's already told any audience she can get to listen to her that I'm such a dirtbag for asking her to repay her debt. Telling everyone he's taking food essentially out of the mouths of her children as a single mom. So his question is, am I being petty for demanding my money that she owes me? Well, there are two parts to that. Number one, overwhelmingly, people say you're not being petty for demanding it. But number two, people say you're not going to get it back, so just go on about your business.
Right. But if you can get on, what I was talking about is like going on Judge Judy or something. If you can get on one of those court shows like that, even if you go and you lose, they still pay the settlement part of it. That's what your payment is to go on the show. So if she owes you $1,000, but she wins, Judge Judy says that she's the winner, then you still get your money because the show pays it. That's what I've always heard. I know somebody that went on Judge Joe Brown, and that's the way it worked.
Here's the catch. The part we didn't tell you about today's group therapy. This guy sent us this a few weeks ago, and we just missed it. We didn't see it. He actually sent it to us back around the first of the year, and we just saw it in our group therapy stuff yesterday. And so we messaged him, and he said, yeah, absolutely, you can go ahead and talk about it. But here is what happened. He said, I tried asking nicely about it, but she flipped out and made it a huge fiasco. She ended up telling her friends and family that I was a lowlife for trying to take money out of her child's mouth and completely twisted things to make herself look like a victim. I reminded her by sending her the screenshots of her telling me she would pay me back with her Christmas bonus. Then she got even more enraged. Found out she was seeing someone else and used the money on them.
Stop.
Yeah, so she borrowed $1,000 from him and used that money on somebody else. She said, I just basically wrote it off. There was no winning the situation, so I just ghosted her to end the circus. It sucks because I really, really needed that money. But I have peace of mind that she's somebody else's problem.
But didn't he also come back and say that my idea was a great idea to trade $1,000 worth of use of her new boobs?
Yes, he said, hey, TJ, that was a great idea for repayment program.
Yeah. Of course it was.
But he said, no matter how hot she is, somebody's sick of her stuff.
Yeah,
that
but I
fits
mean,
perfectly in this scenario.
Right. You would have no emotional attachment at all. You would just say, hey, bring them over here. I want to use them. I want to use up $20 worth of them when I get off work. If you can swing it. And the sad part about it is that Alexis was not doing her job, or we could have gotten him that information before he just decided to write it off. If she would have not let this slip through the cracks, and we could have found it before the problem was quote unquote solved, he could have worked out a trade deal with her and he would have been much happier. So thanks to you, Alexis, he didn't get to make a flesh trade.
I'm so sorry about that.
He's out $1,000 with nothing to hold in his hand to show for it.
This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
holidays. Oh, now that the holiday season is underway, we find the time to reconnect with family and friends we haven't seen in quite some time. It can be enjoyable. It can also be stressful. And Alexis went to Boston, and this is the first time all your cousins have been together in how long?
In over 10 years.
In over 10 years. So every cousin was all there.
Yep.
And you said there was something that you realized it's not as much fun once you get over 30.
Yeah, it's hanging around with these young people. So my cousin Carla came with me. She lives here in Winston-Salem, so close to where we are in Charlotte. And she's 28. And it was her first time back since she moved away from Boston.
And you're 32.
And I'm 32.
So you're not like you're 38 or almost 40.
I'm 32. So she wanted to go and explore and do all these things, which is great, but she didn't even want to take naps. And I'm like, I cannot keep up with everything that you're trying to do. And then on top of that, you don't want to take a nap? Like, I can't.
That's a super old sounding statement.
I know.
And she didn't want to take naps.
She didn't want to take a nap. I was like, come on, like not one nap.
Well, I saw this thing over the weekend on BuzzFeed about things people over 30 like doing less. So Rob's 36, Riggins is 35, Alexis is 32. So we got a pretty 30, diverse.
37 now.
Oh, that's right, Rob, because your birthday was the other day. It was Saturday, right?
It was about a week ago.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Rob.
Thanks.
Rob doesn't like us celebrating his birthday, so we don't.
It worked out great. Y'all didn't say a word. I was happy.
So this comes from BuzzFeed. A few things that people like doing over 30 like doing less. One person put, when I go out, I immediately want to go home because I'm overwhelmed at the foolishness, loud noises, and carelessness.
Yep.
That's.
I agree with that. I'm like, I'm over it.
New music. Someone said, lately, I don't get the new songs, and I'm starting to understand why my parents just kept listening to the same music.
I still listen. I like new stuff.
Music.
Yeah, I do.
Rob, do you listen to new music very much?
New country music, but not much anything else.
Okay. Sleeping in. This person said, I loved it in my 20s. I could wake up at noon and be happy. Now, if I sleep past 7 a.m. on the weekends, I feel like my day is wasted.
I know. I mean, I do feel like that, but I still love it. I love sleeping in.
You're okay with the wasted day?
Yeah.
Riggins? You get up really early on Saturdays, don't you?
Yeah.
But then you come back and take a nap, a mid Saturday morning nap.
If I overeat, which
That's the best.
Yeah.
Waking up early and then going to another room to watch TV and then taking another nap. I love that. Because you're not sleeping the day away. You feel like you're actually up. You're facing the day. It's early. And then nobody else is up yet. And then you fall back to sleep. And it's not like you stayed in bed the whole time. You actually got up, put on, some kind of clothes, and went upstairs to watch TV and be productive. And then you just fell asleep.
To watch TV and be productive upstairs. Okay.
Yes.
Which is different, though, because Riggins will get up early, go, and then you go out and run your errands, walk your dog, have a huge breakfast, and then decide at like 9:30 or 10 to go back to bed and take a nap, right?
On Saturday, I was like, it's got to be 2:30 by now, maybe 3. I looked at the clock, it was 10. It was 10. It was 10 o'clock in the morning.
Let's see. Watching anything on TV that starts at 8:30 p.m. or later. Like, no, I can't watch that whole movie. I like to be in bed at 10. True?
Yeah, I guess that's different now because of Netflix and stuff like that. But
Okay. Summer. I used to love the carefree possibilities of summers when I was younger. Now it's just hot, sticky weather that never seems to end.
No, disagree.
Okay,
Yeah.
disagree. All right. Clothes shopping. Now I just want to know if it's age appropriate and does it make me look old?
Yeah, you don't have that issue, Alexis.
what you trying to say?
The age appropriate thing.
Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't concern you. It's not one of the things keeping you up at night.
Right.
Well, you have to shop in the kids section, so.
Are you concerned about finding age appropriate clothes?
No.
Okay.
See?
I just wear what I want.
But when I
Whatever's
say it,
comfy.
it sounded offensive.
Yeah, because you say it. You say it in a way that makes me feel some type of way. So, shut up.
That's a good point.
The same thing.
He said the exact same thing you
No,
said.
yeah, but still.
He is 100% correct on that. TJ said the exact same thing you said.
He had a tone with it.
Oh, I had a tone.
He had a tone.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Sorry for the
This
tone.
is the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, well, we're into the holidays. It happened at Thanksgiving. What happened at Thanksgiving that you've just been waiting to tell people about because you can't believe it? I have one, and I have pictures to prove it. And I think you're going to be flabbergasted by it. Coming up next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and it was 28 years ago today that a man who a lot of people just got to know met his end. It's not a pretty story. We'll give you the details next.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ Show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 28 years ago today, November 28th, 1994. Jeffrey Dahmer, yes, the subject of the Netflix series Dahmer that millions of people have watched around the world, met his end. While serving 16 consecutive life sentences, he was clubbed to death by a fellow inmate while cleaning a prison toilet. That's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
I saw this survey today that was just shocking. It said that the average sofa/couch, when you've had it for 8 years, has seen 311 arguments. That is a lot of negativity. You need to get that out of your house and go to Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture and get a controversy-free couch, a conflict-free couch, love seat, or swivel rockers, or any other kind of furniture that you want. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, proud sponsors of the TJ and Jody's House podcast. So proud. It's like their crown jewel of their success in business. And whether you want bedroom furniture for all the bedrooms or living room furniture, mattresses, it's all great. And they have great prices and great delivery, like the best delivery. Delivery trucks going all over the place. So if you want to check them out, go to acetj.com/mattress acetj.com/mattress. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
All right, today is Cyber Monday, and I don't do a lot of Cyber Monday stuff, and I think it's really, the Black Friday Cyber Monday stuff has really kind of died off, I think, in recent years, it seems. But there are a few Cyber Monday shopping tips. Number one, shop early. If there's something specific you want, do not wait until tonight to buy it. The most popular products with the best deals could sell out by then. Number two, set a firm budget, because they say people get carried away online. Start clicking. Don't pay attention to how much they're spending. Compare prices to make sure you're getting a good deal, because sometimes it looks like a good deal, but it's not as good a deal as you think it is. And there's a website called Camel that lets you compare prices and see what things cost in the past. Set the in-store pickup, because you can avoid shipping delays that way, and be careful about scams. Don't just Google best Cyber Monday deals on blank, because scammers love that, and apparently you're feeding right into it.
Oh, don't feed into the scammers.
Don't feed into the scammers. But I didn't think about that avoid shipping delays with in-store pickup.
Yeah.
I did that yesterday, picking up stuff for breaking and entering Christmas this week. It's super easy. Walk right in, show them the little thing on your phone, boom, get your stuff and get out of there.
Yeah. That feels like a scam, too.
Why?
It's like, that's the whole point of shopping online, so I don't have to go there.
Right.
And then you come pick it up. It's like, well, I could have just gone there and bought it anyway, so now I have to do two steps. I got to get on my computer, get the item, and go there to pick it up.
True.
Something is off about that.
I don't like that. They're tricking you.
They totally are.
Oh, my God.
Then you're probably paying more for it.
Right. That's crazy. You got scammed.
You save so much time, because you don't have to, once you deal with the park, you just go right in.
No, that's true. That's the whole thing about online ordering is it comes right to your door.
Yeah, but you save a tremendous amount of time. They're right, though. You don't have to worry about delays, but you save so much time. Because rather than have to go into the store, find the item, go through the aisles, blah, 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 then go pay for it and wait in line there, you go in, walk right up to the customer service desk, show them the receipt thing on your phone, boom, they scan it, go get your stuff, bring it back, hand it to you, walk out. I was in and out of Target yesterday in 5 minutes tops.
Yeah, I did it yesterday where Jody had ordered the stuff the day before. We drove up, told them we were outside, and then they brought it out.
Oh, yeah, that's the way to do it.
That's an even better way to do it.
That's even better.
They had a little tent outside at the Target that I was at yesterday. And the person you pull up, and the person drops it right in your car.
Ooh.
It's like hiring a cleaning lady, and then she's like, "Can you come pick me up?" No.
Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G. Thanks for watching Ace TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ dailies.
She wants to remain anonymous. She said, my neighbor was given a paper by the cops several years ago that they may possibly search her property for the previous owner's daughter who went missing in the 80s. And now she's worried that the body is under her in-ground pool, which was put in about that time.
Oh, wow.
So there could be a body under the pool, and the police have informed her that, hey, we are possibly going to be investigating your property.
And maybe exhuming the body and tearing up your pool.
Can you imagine?
To tear up your pool, you got to tear out part of the backyard, and that would be...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and by the way, what if they find a body has been under your pool the entire time?
For decades. Wouldn't that be shocking? Is that a good place to put a body?
Yeah.
It's
you put the
Great. Yep.
Yeah.
So if someone ever does randomly is putting cement out one day, should be very suspicious.
That's what they did on Ozark.
Yep.
Or to dispose of a body in a construction site, where they're building high rises or something. You see that on TV all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
TJ and Alexis immediately went, yes, that's a perfect place for a body. They've been watching some true crime.
But man, you talk about just a stake through the heart. You got to tear up my pool.
I know.
During summertime.
That's what I'm saying. If they come to you and say, we're going to tear your pool, go, hang on. Can you give me 6 weeks? Like, let me get through summer.
Right.
Come back in October and tear the pool
Because
up. If you
who would pay for replacing it? And
I don't know. Does your insurance cover that?
I don't know.
That would be interesting to find out. You would have no problem just getting baked in the sun, like getting bronze, knowing that there's possibly a body under?
No,
it's
not at all.
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me.
No.
Okay.
No.
You'd be like, what?
Hey.
I could put a lounge chair in a cemetery and just.
Yeah. I go take walks through cemeteries.
Put a tanner bed in the morgue. I don't care.
Wow.
So no, Riggins, it wouldn't bother TJ.
The average human, and this is one of my favorite words, especially in the category of verb. One of my favorite words. The average human excretes. Doesn't that just create a reaction out of everybody? You don't even know what the next line's going to be, but just the term excretes.
Because it makes me think of the word ooh, like ooze.
Ooze.
Yeah.
So the average human excretes 6,500 gallons of mucus in a lifetime.
Ew.
Oh. So you see, it wasn't nasty.
Right.
That's so gross.
6,500 gallons?
Yep. That's what this is.
Oh, can you imagine actually seeing that visually? Like,
what does
that can't be.
What does that come as a snot? Is that?
I guess.
There's no way.
Or coughing it up or whatever.
But again,
it can't
you're
be
talking
65.
about over a lifetime.
But 6,500 gallons? I mean, that can't be true.
I don't like that.
That sounds about right to me. I got boogers.
That's so gross.
That's so disgusting. Ew.
We had a kid in class in elementary school that always had a lot of boogers. He was just a booger kid.
Like, you're such a booger head.
But that's not the same as mucus.
Mucus is more like liquidy.
Mm-hmm.
Stringy.
I think. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like
we don't know what mucus is. I think everybody listening is an adult right now, and they know what mucus is.
Okay, so you can say excreting, but I can't say stringy.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Because what I said was a scientific way of saying it.
Oh.
You're just being gross.
Yeah.
Or painting a picture.
As usual. You
know,
just got to take it down a level.
Clearly, TJ, she's been checking out Vince Scully this morning.
I did, exactly. I'm inspired.
That's what she's learned, how to paint a picture on the radio.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Well, good. Glad you learned something before you spend your day learning how to grow fungus.
She's popping a pimple on her leg right now. That's so gross.
This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Whatever you do, don't forget that every Friday on the Ace and TJ Show is the Weekend Review. Funny little song that Riggins puts together every week, making fun of pretty much everyone on the show. So hilarious. Ha 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 ha. Sponsored by Calitrin. So when you need help losing weight, get you some Calitrin. acetj.com/weight loss is how you do that.
So one of the fun things about the Thanksgiving holiday, or any holiday, is, you're gone for a few days. Everybody's got a few days off, and then you come back, and you want to share with everybody the crazy things that happen, and especially something like Thanksgiving, where the family gets together, and you always expect there's going to be something crazy, something weird. I don't know how this works. Can you check, Riggins? I was trying to post this picture from our family's Thanksgiving with Amanda's family. I tagged the show in it, but it's in my Instagram. Can you look and see if is it tagged in the show's Instagram at all?
Yes, it is. Would you like me to post this?
Sure. Okay. Feel free. Post it on our Facebook page. It's not much. It's a picture of me and Amanda and Cade and the dog Toby and the sonogram from the baby that we're going to have in June.
Congratulations.
What?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we've known for a few weeks.
No way.
Yeah, we've known for a while.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Stop.
we've known for a while. We've known for Saturday, a week from this Saturday, will be 3 months.
Oh my God! Congrats, Ace.
That Amanda's been pregnant. Thank you. So we have a baby due June 17th is the due date, And so we don't know the sex yet. We won't find out the sex. We're hoping she goes to the doctor again next week, and we're hoping that's when we find out the sex. But it depends upon something with the insurance. If there's a test they're going to do, and if it works out, we can find out then. If it doesn't, we have to wait 17 more days, and we'll find out in the 1st of January what the sex of the baby is.
Wow.
Now, I've been thinking about this because he and Amanda told Jody and me the other day. What day was that?
Friday.
Yeah, because I remember I had to get up off the couch and go downstairs.
Right.
You know, some people like to rest, but whatever.
Because I bothered her by saying, hey, are you and Jody close together? I want to FaceTime y'all real quick.
But you know how your other kids have always called your other, like the guys you grew up with and all, Uncle, like Uncle Alan, Uncle Bird, all that. I want this new one to call me Pop Pop.
Okay, I'm sure we can arrange that. I think we can get it arranged.
I'll be his honorary grandfather.
That sounds good. Call TJ Pop Pop.
Pop Pop TJ.
Yeah. And I know. I get it.
Really? Give me Pop Pop.
Yeah. So what, Alexa?
So it worked. That's good.
Did you just have a mental image of them?
Wait a minute, that means
You just imagined them conceiving a child in the act.
Because I was like, that means they were trying.
Yeah.
Like for real, I thought they were just saying that.
I think they were.
You dumb.
Wait, you didn't think
giving her all he's got?
Yeah. Well,
you know, trying really, really hard. 110%.
well, that's awesome.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's great.
Alexis, you didn't have some kind of vision about this happening like you claimed with your cousin or whoever?
No, I didn't see this one at all. Wow. You
Well,
guys
you
are good at keeping secrets.
You take your crystals back. They're not helping.
Yeah, we've been keeping this one a secret for a long time. This was the last place. We now told Amanda's family on Thursday. We told Cade a week ago, a week before, because we had it right before we took the pictures. So that day we were taking those pictures. They were for Christmas cards, but turns out that was also, we were taking the pictures with the sonogram, so we had to tell Cade then.
That's his son.
Yeah. And then Thursday at Thanksgiving dinner, Amanda said the prayer. And as she was saying the prayer with the family, all the different things to be thankful for and all that. Then she goes, and I'm most thankful that this year we can give the family the first grandchild. Aww. And her mom just beelines across, everybody, yay, they got all excited. It was really cool.
So on the Halloween picture, when they were thinking that she was pregnant because of the post or the caption that you guys put, it was true. She was pregnant.
She was pregnant then, yeah. She absolutely was pregnant during that post.
They were right.
Wait, here's some, what?
TJ. So a woman led your Thanksgiving Day family prayer, the blessing?
Yes, Amanda did, yes. So she could make the announcement. I know.
Why don't you just put her in charge of frying the turkey and be done with it?
But wait, there's something that happened that just, I don't know how to describe it. It's so funny and so ridiculous. And yes, I know this opens the door for a slew of comments and questions, all of which I can address next. Hang on.
The Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and it was 28 years ago today that a man who a lot of people just got to know met his end. It's not a pretty story. We'll give you the details next.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 28 years ago today, November 28th, 1994. Jeffrey Dahmer, yes, the subject of the Netflix series Dahmer that millions of people have watched around the world, met his end. While serving 16 consecutive life sentences, he was clubbed to death by a fellow inmate while cleaning a prison toilet. That's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. This is Ace TJ 5G.
I just saw a great ad yesterday for Fahrenheit and their New Year's Eve celebration. Book now because it's going to be packed and there are a limited number of spaces. And I can't think of a better way to spend the evening than high above the city, 21 stories up. Great food, great drinks, great service, great atmosphere. It's all at Fahrenheit. Get details, book your New Year's Eve celebration now or your Christmas celebration, FahrenheitCharlotte.com.
Well, Ace just made a shocking announcement. I don't know how we bounce back from that.
Right.
Ace just announced that he's having a kid.
Yeah.
Oof.
And Alexis just pictured the conception in her mind.
She did.
It took me a second, but then I was like, oh.
She couldn't
Ew.
She couldn't help it.
Gross.
Then she said everybody's having kids. Who do you know that's having a kid?
I found out back home when I went to Boston, my cousin's having a kid, which out of all of our cousins, I'm now the only one to not. Well, my brother also doesn't have kids. And I found out 2 of my friends are having kids.
Really?
Yep.
Do you have baby fever?
No, I do not. No, thanks.
So who's the next logical person? I mean,
Rob.
No one ever thought that Ace would have a kid.
Yeah, no kidding.
So is it Rob?
Rob has to be.
It would
the only
have to be
one.
Rob.
I think it's me.
You think it's you?
Why can't it be I?
It could be. You haven't had you've had a.
Yeah, mine's still in drive. I haven't put my vasectomy in reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could, I guess.
Yeah, the moment this one's born, I mean, maybe same day. Like, baby out, good? All right, I'm going downstairs and getting this vasectomy done.
Yeah, you ought to be able to do it by watching YouTube at this point.
Yeah.
Do it yourself.
He's
Yeah, it
gonna
shouldn't
be like
that hard.
Michael Scott from The Office.
Yeah.
Gets
Wow.
reversed again.
Yeah.
I declare vasectomy.
Do you already have a diaper bag picked out that you like that you're going to be carrying into restaurants and
Oh,
stuff?
and one of those kangaroo little
Yeah.
pouches. You're gonna be carrying one
Now,
around.
we had a discussion about that kangaroo pouch. And I was like, I'm not doing it.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna have one of those little wraparounds.
No, I'm not. I'll carry him like I carried my other 2. Just carry him in your arms like an adult.
You're gonna have a baby Bjorn.
Yup. Oh yeah.
A what?
In a nursery.
A baby Bjorn.
It's one of the most expensive strollers for babies. High end.
Well, that's a big thing. The stroller is worth that's one of the things that I learned early on. Spend money on the stroller if you can because it's worth it.
Yeah. Wow, you're gonna be a whole dad.
Yeah, I know. A whole dad.
That's crazy.
A whole dad.
A whole dad.
Whole dad.
You could use the baby carrier as like a backpack instead and just have them on your back.
No, I don't like carrying babies on their backs and stuff unless they're climbing mountains.
Changing diapers.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's climbing mountains. You gonna take a baby with you?
Yeah. Like, you walk up Crowder's Mountain or something. Take your baby.
Ace TJ, this is Ace TJ TV. The Ace and TJ Show will be right back.
Hey, it's Ace, and if you're into games, TCGs like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering, I am standing in your little piece of heaven. It's the Mighty Meeple in Concord. This is dual lands from the Unlimited set. Cards from every Magic set for the past 30 years. It's all right here. Commander decks, all of them for the past 20 years. And when it comes to the biggest game in the world, Pokemon, they've got everything from base set to the most recent games. As you can see, there's always something happening at the Meeple. If you're looking to power up your games, check them out, the Mighty Meeple, acetj.com/games.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple team, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.com.
If you own a business and you want to do some advertising and you want your advertisements to stand out, you know, away from everybody else's in a good way, not just because they're so terrible, then you need to contact us here at Ace TJ Media. We have started an agency that creates content for businesses to advertise if you're just looking for audio content, digital content, video, all of it. We do it, and the creative minds of the Ace and TJ Show are the ones that will make you stand out from all of the rest. Because, you know, there's nothing worse than, like, say, a local business when they pay for a commercial to be created and then run on various platforms, and the commercial sounds like a bad skit from a high school play. You don't want that. You don't want to be known for that. So go to acetjmedia.com, acetjmedia.com, and let us know if you got a business you want us to advertise for you.
So it's official. We just made the announcement a minute ago. Pictures are up if you want to see them on our Facebook page, our Instagram, and everywhere, Twitter. My wife Amanda and I are having a baby, and if you're new to the radio family, you're wondering why is this kind of such a big thing? People seem to be shocked. Well, it's because number one, there is quite an age difference. I'm 54, she's 30, and so when the baby is born, I will have just turned 55. Yeah, I get it. I know. I get it. So and this is where a lot of people come in and go, oh, you're too old to be having a kid. You're right. You're, it's irresponsible. You're, what did somebody say one time we were talking about having a kid? And they said, it's like it's not the right thing to do just because you're too old. You won't be able to keep up with that kid and all that. And I find all that stuff hard to believe. I've seen plenty of people do it. I think that a lot of that stuff is overrated. But here's the bottom line. It's that if, you fall in love with who you fall in love with. And it's important to her. And it's especially important because of our age difference. So there is no way that I was not going to do whatever I could do to help make, her dream of being a mom come true. And anything can happen in the world. Anything at all. I could live to be 100, or I could live to be 56. You don't know. Who knows? So you do the best you can, and you work as hard as you can and you go through life and you be the best parent you can. I do think I'll probably be a better parent this go around in many ways. More patient, less involved. Because now it's just like, your mom will handle that.
Less involved is a better parent.
I'm gonna approach this.
Be less involved.
I'm gonna approach it like a grandparent. I'm just gonna ease into it. Like, what do you want? You want? Yeah, you can have some chocolate ice cream. And when she says no, I'll be like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I was all for it, so it's all on her.
Remember, Dad said yes.
Yeah, that's right. Remember that.
You're gonna be like
I said yes.
What's his name from Modern Family? Him and Sophia when they had a kid.
Yeah, it'll be very similar.
Yeah.
Except he's very wealthy. There's that. But I got to tell you what happened because, so we had it all worked out. Amanda had it all set up. So she wanted to get a video because we videoed everybody's reaction. We're going to put together like a compilation video, all the reactions of people when we told them. And obviously her family were the first people that we told. And so it was done during the prayer. So Cade, my son, who's 20, is standing off kind of to the side during the prayer Thursday for Thanksgiving dinner at Amanda's parents' house. And he had kind of stepped away. Everybody was kind of in a circle, but he was filming. So as we started the prayer, he just kind of, without anybody realizing because their heads were bowed, he just started filming, kind of stepped back to film everybody. And then afterwards, Amanda said, Cade, would you send me the video? And Cade said, sure. We're sitting at the Thanksgiving table, and I go get up, and Amanda said, where is Cade? And everybody's now seated, and I get up and walk in, and there's Cade standing in the kitchen. And I said, what are you doing? He goes, I need to see you for a minute. And I said, okay. He goes, out here in the hallway. And I said, okay, what? He goes, I tried to delete it. I don't know. But I accidentally sent the video not to Amanda, but to Mom. Oh, God. I said, it's cool. Oh. It's not going to be a problem. Don't sweat it. Everything's going to be fine. He goes, but I messaged her when I found out it went through, and I said, Mom, don't look at that video I just sent you. I'll explain it when I get home.
So what happened?
Oh, no.
He texted me later when he got home. He texted me later. She was laughing. She goes, it's great. Congratulations. Good for them. And he was like, everything's okay. I was like, I told you it was going to be okay. It's no big deal. Oops. He was like, he couldn't even eat. He was so freaked out he couldn't even eat.
Oh, poor
And then he had this huge plate. And I said, you gonna fix that big old plate and not eat anything? He goes, I'm a little worn out about this whole thing. I'm a little worn out. I was like, everything is fine.
So has she watched the video?
I'm sure she did. I don't know. She was laughing about it when he texted me that afternoon when he got home. Because we drove separately. Oh. And he texted me about an hour or so after we got home. He goes, hey, just got home. Mom's laughing. Everything's fine. I was like, I knew it was going to be fine. There was nothing to worry about. She was very, very kind about it. So it was just a funny thing that the first thing he does rather than send it to Amanda screw up. Because I guess he's got them in his, in your favorites or whatever. They're right next to each other. Yeah. It's like, sorry about that. I was like, well, oh, well.
So crazy.
Yeah. So now we got a whole new round of things y'all can make fun of.
We would have found other things.
I know you would have found something. I just spoon fed you this.
And that's what I was going to say. I bet Shawnette, your ex-wife, was laughing.
Yeah, she probably.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Oh boy!
I'm kidding, of course.
It's all jokes. Come on, we'll do now trending coming up next.
The Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at BradhamBrothers.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with Breaking and Entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv. Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm sorry, I was a break ahead. I was looking at the wrong thing. Now trending coming up in a couple of minutes, sponsored by the Johnson Group. It's everything you need to know, the hottest trending topics. You can find out more about the Johnson Group. Commercial cleaning, nobody does it better. acetj.com/clean.
So there's a guy named Thomas Pinson, and he's 27, lives in Florida. He has a sweet tattoo on his chest that is a rose and features his mom's full name, Carmen Pinson. So the other day they were fighting about money and, quote, job-related drama. And he pushed her to the ground. So cops say he used to work at a restaurant called the Casual Clam, but doesn't have a job there right now. He made headlines in 2017 after he did the exact same thing. He shoved his mom, she hit her head, and he got arrested for domestic battery. But this time, the fall aggravated an existing injury she had, so it's not clear if that injury was related to the first incident or not. Thomas was gone by the time the cops showed up, but they tracked him down and arrested him early Thanksgiving morning, and he's facing domestic battery charges again. But we'll see if they stick this time because his mom dropped the charges last time. So how does a 27-year-old push his mom to the ground like one time, much less twice? And it's probably happened. You'd think that it would have happened several times outside of these where the cops got involved. Just because he lost his job at the Casual Clam. No mention of where his dad is if he's deceased or whatever, but you would think that he's not around. because he wouldn't allow that to be happening. Yeah.
So he's mad at losing his job, so he pushes his mom?
Or she was probably yelling at him to get another job since he lost his job at the Casual Clam, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, that is a 5-star restaurant.
Casual Clam?
Yeah.
It's a white table.
Mm-hmm. So you can see how she would be upset wanting him to get another job, that's just as good.
Yeah.
The Casual Clam.
Yeah.
Ace TJ 5G. This is Ace TJ TV. The Ace and TJ Show will be right back.
Hey, it's Ace, and if you're into games, TCGs like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering, I am standing in your little piece of heaven. It's the Mighty Meeple in Concord. This is dual lands from the Unlimited set. Cards from every Magic set for the past 30 years. It's all right here. Commander decks, all of them for the past 20 years. And when it comes to the biggest game in the world, Pokemon, they've got everything from base set to the most recent games. As you can see, there's always something happening at the Meeple. If you're looking to power up your games, check them out, the Mighty Meeple, acetj.com/games.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
We were just talking about a minute ago, I don't know if you heard it or not, a place called the Casual Clam. It's in St. Petersburg, Florida. We looked it up. And it seems like a pretty decent place, like a little beach bar kind of place with oysters and clams, and they're very casual.
Very.
Name seems rather apropos then, doesn't it?
We like our clams casual.
Yeah.
Don't dress them up.
Let's see what's trending.
Casual.
Now trending on the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, so right now, Cyber Monday is the top trending topic. People are trying to get the best deals online. Is that a relatively new thing? I can't find like a start date of when Cyber Monday became a thing.
I don't know. What do you think? Probably in the last 10 years?
It seems young.
It doesn't seem to be more than 10 years old, I wouldn't think.
Yeah. So people are trying to find the best deals online. They can go do that. You might see Iran trending this morning, or Iran if you're snobby. They're asking that the U.S. soccer team be kicked out of the World Cup because the U.S. changed Iran's flag on one of their graphics, social media graphics, and apparently in a way to support the women who are protesting in Iran. So they removed the logo, the symbol that's in the middle of Iran's flag, and just left the green, white, and red. And now Iran said that's very offensive. But the U.S. said it was just a one-time social media graphic, but it's back to the way it was originally designed.
Yeah, they play tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they play tomorrow.
The U.S. plays Iran tomorrow.
I think 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a must-win for the U.S.
Yeah.
After having tied England on Friday.
Yeah. But if I'm the U.S., I'm like, no. Shut up, Iran.
The thing is, it's a FIFA regulation. You're not allowed to alter or change those types of things. So theoretically, they have violated the FIFA law, although that's kind of in question, the way it reads. Some people are saying, no, they didn't, blah, 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 because they're showing support. So, and you're supposed to be suspended for, I think it's like 10 games if you do something like that. So if they stick to the letter of the law, apparently the United States could be kicked out for doing it.
But our soccer teams are more interested in political statements than they are playing soccer.
Oh, really?
In general, yeah. They're virtue signalers.
I didn't even know that. I've not been following. I still don't understand the World Cup, how it works. There's a point system. There's tiers. I really don't get it. But people are talking about it.
I just don't know how the Iranian team doesn't run out to Iran by a flock of seagulls.
And I ran so far away.
Maybe because they don't pronounce it Iran.
How do they say?
Iran.
Iran.
Yeah.
It seems very snobby. Iran. Iran. Speaking of Irene Cara.
Yeah.
She died. 63 years old. She did Fame and Flashdance.
Yeah.
Did we kill her?
No, we did not talk about her on the show.
I don't remember. I thought as soon as I saw it, I went, "Oh God, we did that, didn't we?"
Nope, we didn't. We didn't mention her the other day, so that was not us.
Thank God.
What a feeling.
All right, so I've been avoiding the story because it's just so grotesque and weird. But now Kim Kardashian has brought it into my world by tweeting about it. But
Balenciaga?
This Balenciaga campaign
is horrific.
Yeah, I mean, it's real bad. They had like this holiday campaign that featured little kids holding teddy bears in bondage outfits. And in one of these pictures, there are documents on a table that refer to a Supreme Court case regarding child pornography. And now Balenciaga has put out a statement on Instagram saying, "We are horrified by these pictures." Now Balenciaga has filed, I think, a $20 million lawsuit against the production company that produced these ads. But it's like, well, you ran the ads. I mean, I don't know.
You posted
them. Still
them.
on your name. So Kim Kardashian yesterday, she's been known to be a brand ambassador for Balenciaga, said, "I'm horrified as well. I've reached out. I don't know about the status of our relationship going forward, but they have taken full accountability and are going to find who was responsible for it." But it was, I mean, it's so weird.
They're
and
weird
awful.
and terrible. It's disgusting.
You know, there are a lot of instances of sexualizing children. Seems like a trend lately. And,
yeah, it's terrible.
And it's just, it's despicable.
Yeah, it's awful. So Kim is trending this morning because of that. And those are just a few things that are now trending.
I know every single person that is awake right now woke up today being Monday, November 28, 2022 in the year of our Lord, and you think, I know how to play bingo. But we fixing to learn you a whole new way to play bingo, a whole new bingo style. Well, we're not going to learn you. Alexis is going to learn all of us how to do it. Salvadorian style.
What?
Yeah, Salvadorian bingo. Yeah, and that is coming up next.
The Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and it was 28 years ago today that a man who a lot of people just got to know met his end. It's not a pretty story. We'll give you the details next.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 28 years ago today, November 28th, 1994. Jeffrey Dahmer, yes, the subject of the Netflix series Dahmer that millions of people have watched around the world, met his end. While serving 16 consecutive life sentences, he was clubbed to death by a fellow inmate while cleaning a prison toilet. That's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TV. More show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Hey, don't forget, if you got a business you would like for your advertising to be done by the professionals of the Ace and TJ Show, go to acetjmedia.com. Digital, audio, video, we do it all. acetjmedia.com.
When is the next job interview going to be posted at the Ace TJ Media job interviews?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
When is it?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a lost art. You don't hear them anymore. But TV theme songs used to be one of the great parts of television. I don't think anybody has a theme song really anymore, do they? Other than a cartoon?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones has an iconic one. Without lyrics.
That's just they don't have. That's music. That's not a song. That's just music.
I beg your pardon. A song is not a song without lyrics.
Right.
No.
Wow.
It's music.
Gatekeeping art over here.
Exactly.
Yes,
Thank you, Rob.
gatekeeping art.
I'm gatekeeping art right now. Rolling Stone put together a list of the 100 best TV theme songs of all time. Let's go through the top 10, and I'm most curious to see. Like Alexis Riggins, Rob, which ones of these that you will know? Number 10, I don't expect anybody to know. Too Many Cooks. It was a TV short on Adult Swim. Who cares? Number 9, The O.C.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's California.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phantom Planet.
Number 8, Friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so you know that one. Number 7, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, The Twilight Zone.
Nope.
That doesn't have lyrics.
I didn't say I agreed with.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't say I agreed with all of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Number 4, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, a show that ran from 2015 to 2019.
Yeah, that was like a musical show.
Yeah. Number 3, again, this one doesn't have lyrics. Sanford and Son.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know
That's
that
a good one,
do you?
though. Yeah, that's
It's
a good one.
Oh, you know that, Rob?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Number 2 is a tie.
You know why that's good? It's produced by Quincy Jones.
Oh.
Yeah. Number 2,
Smooth man,
best TV theme songs of all time. It's a tie between the Brady Bunch and Gilligan's Island.
What?
I know Brady Bunch. I don't know Gilligan's Island.
Okay, so you do know the Brady Bunch? Do you know both Riggins? Or,
Yeah.
Okay. Rob, you know both?
Yeah.
Okay. And then number 1, hands down, the Jeffersons.
Yeah, so I saw that this morning, and I was like, now, not only are people listening to the show and copying everything that I say and taking it as their own. I just had this conversation with my daughter while we were cooking Thanksgiving dinner of what the best TV theme song of all time was.
Oh, really?
Now, the Rolling Stone must be bugging my house.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, the Jeffersons is a
They
great
burned
song.
your house.
Great song.
Ace TJ 5G. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com. Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line, because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Thanks for listening to the Ace and TJ Show, brought to you by Papa John's Pizza. Order online right now, papajohns.com, or right from within the free Ace and TJ app, papajohns.com.
All right, peoples, don't forget, you can watch the whole show live on the YouTubes every morning, except for when Mr. Todd needs to take an extra day to go to Detroit to visit his wife's auntie. So we are back up on the YouTubes today. Just go to YouTube and search Ace TJ TV, and you'll find it there. Like it, subscribe it, love it, kiss it, whatever you need to do. And you can see how Ace looks like today. He's dressed like a member of the 90s hard rap group Onyx. Slam! Da, 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 da. Let the boys be boys! Slam! Da, 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 da. Looking like Jodeci.
Yep.
He looking like Jodeci's white cousin up in here.
I wish I looked like Jodeci.
He look like Jodeci's white cousin. Come and talk to me, baby.
Let's just do that all day.
Wanna meet you? Can I talk to you? Ooh. Oh. I've been watching you for so very long, trying to get my nerve hooked up to be so strong.
Yeah.
Day made.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Y'all don't know Jodeci?
Really want?
Jodeci.
You don't know Jodeci?
I don't think I did.
If you don't know,
They love
come and talk
Jodeci.
to me. Take a few minutes. Spend some time.
Jodeci part of Drew Hill?
No.
No.
No, Casey and JoJo were in Jodeci, right?
That's what I'm thinking of. Casey and JoJo were in Jodeci.
Okay, sorry to get off on a tangent. There's something much more important that we must discuss. We must. So Alexis went to stay in Boston with her relatives for Thanksgiving. These are all relatives that are no longer part of the Jehovah's Witness faith.
Correct.
And so you're allowed to be around them, and allowed to celebrate a holiday.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh. So, tell us how what you call Salvadorian bingo works.
I love going back home because I always get in touch with my culture a little bit more. So I've never played this before. My cousin brings out this card game, and he's like, we're going to play Loteria. And I'm like, okay, what is that? He's like, it's like Salvadorian bingo. So everybody has to pick a card, and there are squares on the card, and there's pictures in the square, and each picture is a different thing from El Salvador. So there's like pupusas or choco bananos, which I've talked about, chocolate-covered bananas.
Choco bananas.
There's La Ciguanaba, which is like our like one of our urban legends or whatever. And so there's one person
What is the urban legend?
She drowned her kids and then drowned herself. And so then you see her ghosts around and you hear her wailing for her children.
Oh, so a happy.
Wow.
Happy little tale.
Yeah.
Good night, kids.
Yeah, we just tell the kids that.
We don't have
story.
Santa. We have La
Yes, La Ciguanaba.
Ciguanaba.
Yes, sir. Choco bananas.
Machete. So yeah, all those kinds of things. So I learned a lot of new words too as I'm playing this game. And there's one person that calls out, the name of whatever. But as your chips, this was the best part of this game, as the chips, there comes a little bag with beans in them. And you use the beans to put them on the squares as the person's calling the name of whatever. And I was like, this is the funniest thing ever. Salvadorian bingo, and the chips are beans.
Refried?
It's just a smush.
It didn't make a mess.
Can you believe that?
Dried beans?
Dried beans.
So it's basically they call out the name of something and the picture of that thing is on the card.
Right. So they charamusca, and then if you have it on your card, you put your bean down. But you have to fill the entire card.
All right, and so what are you spelling?
You're not spelling anything. It's just like you have to fill up the whole card.
Because what's it called?
It's loteria, which is lottery.
Okay, because I mean,
Yes.
loteria, if you got all right, I got an L and
Exactly.
No, you just when the card is full, do you get a free space at all, like on bingo cards?
No, you have to do the whole thing.
Oh.
And I won the second time, and I said, okay, bingo. And my cousin's like, it's loteria, not bingo.
Hey, stupido.
Niña, es loteria, no es bingo.
Did you get disqualified?
Es no bingo, es loteria.
It's loteria.
That's like saying one when you're playing Uno.
It's loteria.
Yeah.
So one of the squares has a woman that drowned her kids, and another one was machete. Is
Yeah,
it
and then pupusas.
Yeah, machetes and a woman that drowned her kids.
Yeah, it's great.
That's wild.
And there's a guy with guns, and he's like guerrillero, like an army man. It's like the craziest thing.
This is a severed head.
So they have what they have the machete doing.
You know, machete.
Machete, Ciguanaba.
That is wild.
What can we buy these? Can we buy that to play in our white homes?
Yeah, maybe.
In
our
white home. Play loteria.
You take out the beans.
Yeah,
They're like,
because,
what?
You know, my white queen loves playing board games.
Oh, yeah.
Games.
She'd be all about it.
Loteria.
Loteria.
Hey, I got a machete.
Got the woman that drowned all her kids.
But ooh, I don't like that. I think
This game's morbid.
And that's the name of it, loteria.
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 it's loteria.
Yeah.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Okay. All right. Doesn't matter whether it was from a significant other or a job or a group of friends or even one friend. Why were you rejected? We'll get into this next.
Ace and TJ. This is Ace TJ TV. The Ace and TJ Show will be right back.
Hey, it's Ace, and if you're into games, TCGs like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering, I am standing in your little piece of heaven. It's the Mighty Meeple in Concord. This is dual lands from the Unlimited set. Cards from every Magic set for the past 30 years. It's all right here. Commander decks, all of them for the past 20 years. And when it comes to the biggest game in the world, Pokemon, they've got everything from base set to the most recent games. As you can see, there's always something happening at the Meeple. If you're looking to power up your games, check them out. The Mighty Meeple, acetj.com/games.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
It's the 7 a.m. hour. Thanks for spending your morning with us, and thanks for watching while you drink your coffee. More show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
In 2004, sisters Katie and Emily got together and said, you know what? We've kind of been around this business for a long time. Let's start our own. And they started the Johnson Group. The Johnson Group only does commercial cleaning. That's it. But how well do they do it? Over 15 million square feet of office and medical building space every single month is cleaned by the Johnson Group. That includes all of the offices of Bank of America Stadium. That includes all of the YMCAs in the Charlotte, High Point, Gastonia area. That means they can easily handle whatever it is that you have, your office space, your medical building. It doesn't make any difference. So if you're the person who makes that decision within your office, go to acetj.com/clean. If you're not, tell the person who makes that decision, go to acetj.com/clean, because nobody does commercial cleaning better than the Johnson Group. acetj.com/clean to find out more about the Johnson Group.
So there's a woman in Florida. Her name is Amanda Ramirez, and she's suing Kraft because she said they've got false advertising going on. She pays the extra money, the premium price, for Velveeta microwavable shells and cheese.
Okay.
And on the packaging, it says, ready in 3.5 minutes. She said, but it's not ready in 3.5 minutes because they don't factor in the time that it takes to remove the lid and put the water in the cup and put the seasoning in there before you microwave it.
Are you for real?
So it takes 3.5 minutes in the microwave, but they don't factor in what it takes to prepare it to go in the microwave. And it's turned into a class action suit. Some attorneys have taken it over. $5 million is what they're saying the damage is to her. Now, this is one of those cases where the Kraft company should countersue, and there should be a law where the loser pays in these types of lawsuits, and the loser will pay, like the lady who filed the lawsuit first, she would have to pay a certain amount of whatever they lose. But the attorneys that brought this to court should have to pay out of their pockets what they would pay if the loser has to pay if they lose the case.
It's ridiculous.
They
that
should
something
have
like
to
that
pay.
ties it up. You're right. You're 100% right.
Right out of their pockets. when you see these types of cases and you go, okay, so yeah, I guess it should say cooks in 3.5 minutes.
Right.
To be technically down to the letter of what it does. Okay, so it didn't. That's worth $5 million to you?
Right.
Right.
Well, how do you get that? How do you get that it's worth $5 million?
How are you damaged?
Yeah. What are your damages? You got $5 million worth of damage on that?
If you know her, do you stop being her friend?
Yes.
Yeah, I would think probably that we wouldn't be friends anyway because that's probably the way she runs her life.
That was my first thought. I probably am not her friend anyway. But if I knew her, but if I did know her and we were friends, I'd be like, I don't really want to hang around. I don't want to be her friend anymore.
Yeah, anybody who eats macaroni and cheese from the microwave is not somebody that I want to.
It's exactly the point I was trying to make, TJ.
Excuse me?
No, I'm kidding. The macaroni and cheese from the microwave is just as good as any other macaroni and cheese. You know, it's not that big of a fan. It's not that big of a deal to fix macaroni and cheese.
Ace TJ 5G. Thanks for watching Ace TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ dailies.
She wants to remain anonymous. She said, my neighbor was given a paper by the cops several years ago that they may possibly search her property for the previous owner's daughter who went missing in the 80s. And now she's worried that the body is under her in-ground pool, which was put in about that time.
Oh, wow.
So there could be a body under the pool, and the police have informed her that, hey, we are possibly going to be investigating your property.
And maybe exhuming the body and tearing up your pool.
Can you imagine?
To tear up your pool, you got to tear out part of the backyard, and that would be...
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, what if they find a body has been under your pool the entire time?
For decades. Wouldn't that be shocking? Is that a good place to put a body?
Yeah.
It's
You
on
put
cement
the
Great.
and everything,
Yep.
Yeah.
So if someone ever does randomly is putting cement out one day, should be very suspicious.
That's what they did on Ozark.
Yep.
Or to dispose of a body in a construction site, where they're building high rises or something. You see that on TV all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
TJ and Alexis immediately went, yes, that's a perfect place for a body. They've been watching some true crime.
But man, you talk about just a stake through the heart. You got to tear up my pool.
I know.
During summertime.
So that's what I'm saying. If they come to you and say, we're going to tear your pool, go, hang on. Can you give me 6 weeks? Like, let me get through summer.
Right.
Come back in October and tear the pool
Because
up if you need to.
who would pay for replacing it? And
I don't know. Does your insurance cover that?
I don't know.
That would be interesting to find out. You would have no problem just getting baked in the sun, like getting bronze, knowing that there's possibly a body under it?
No, it's
not at all.
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me.
No.
Okay.
No.
You'd be like, what?
Hey.
I could put a lounge chair in a cemetery and just
Yeah.
get out of there.
I go take walks through
Or
cemeteries.
put a tanner bed in the morgue. I don't care.
Wow.
So, no, Rick, it wouldn't bother TJ.
The average human, and this is one of my favorite words, especially in the category of verb. One of my favorite words. The average human excretes. Doesn't that just create a reaction out of everybody? You don't even know what the next line's going to be, but just the term excretes.
Because it makes me think of the word ooh, like
ooze.
Yeah.
So the average human excretes 6,500 gallons of mucus in a lifetime.
Ew.
So you see, it wasn't nasty.
Right.
That's so gross.
6,500 gallons?
Yep. That's what this is.
Can you imagine actually seeing that visually? Like,
What does
It
that
can't be.
What does that come as a snot? Is that?
I guess.
There's no way.
Or coughing it up or
Yeah.
whatever.
But again,
it can't
you're
be
talking
65.
about you're talking over a lifetime.
But 6,500 gallons? I mean, that can't be true.
I don't like that.
That sounds about right to me. I got boogers.
That's so gross.
That's so disgusting. Ew.
We had a kid in class in elementary school that always had a lot of boogers. He was just a booger kid.
Like, you're such a booger head.
But that's not the same as mucus.
Mucus is more like liquidy.
Mm-hmm.
Stringy.
I think. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like
we don't know what mucus is. I think everybody listening is an adult right now, and they know what mucus is.
Okay, so you can say excreting, but I can't say stringy.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Because what I said was a scientific way of saying it.
Oh.
You're just being gross.
Yeah.
Or painting a picture.
As usual.
You
just got to take it down a level.
Clearly, TJ, she's been checking out Vince Scully this morning.
I did. Exactly. I'm inspired.
That's what she's learned, how to paint a picture on the radio.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Well, good. Glad you learned something before you spend your day learning how to grow fungus.
She's popping a pimple on her leg right now. So gross.
This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
There is a business consulting firm in Paris. It's called Cubic Partners. And there is a Maine who just won a lawsuit against that company because they fired him for not being fun enough.
Can you do that?
Yeah, in France, I guess you can't because he won his lawsuit. His name hasn't been released because, and they just refer to him as Mr. T in the lawsuit. Mr. Low T, if you ask me. They fired him back in 2015 because he refused to go to their mandatory end-of-week parties that they threw. Drinking in excess was encouraged at the parties, apparently, and there was also some sort of hazing involved. He didn't want to be any part of it, and he told his boss he didn't agree with their definition of fun, so they canned him and he sued. Basically, is what it came down to. And this is something they have in France. They sided with him in the appeals court because they said that the mandatory parties policy violated his, quote, fundamental right to dignity, end quote. But I mean, that's
pretty funny.
Yeah. You go,
Hey, you ain't no fun, buddy.
We're having a party every week. It's kind of like the Maine we used to work for, Ace, and in Charlotte, that would say, all right, it's Friday, you're going to be in my boat at 1 o'clock or you're fired. He would come back to the morning show office and tell us that. Now, if we would have said, no, we can't do that today, Bill. We just don't feel like it. We don't want to drink. We don't want to get he wouldn't say, okay, then you're fired. He wouldn't have done it. These people did it.
They did it.
They're like, you didn't get out of here. You're bringing us all down.
Right, you're square.
Yeah.
They really fired that guy for not being fun.
I get it.
I also wanted more details about what hazing involves. That was also, they slipped that in there.
That's a
And
good
some
point.
hazing.
Hazing.
Light hazing.
Mhm.
What are you, 19?
So that is something, pretty harsh to be rejected for, the fact that you're no fun. You know what? We're not friends anymore because you're no fun. You can't even work here anymore because you're no fun.
Do you think anybody believed him when he said, well, why'd you get fired? He goes, because I refused to go to the parties. Oh, okay. Well, that's terrible. And then they walk away to, oh, yeah, nobody gets fired because they refuse to go to a party. Come on.
Like, what an idiot. Ugh. You would rather be fired than to go to a show party every week, wouldn't you, Riggins?
Every week? Yeah. It's Friday. Thanks. I got my fill. Trust me.
All right. So why were you rejected? Like the little, probably ridiculous reason that you got rejected by someone. Say your group of friends said that now that you quit drinking, you can't be friends with them anymore. Or let's say you have a group of friends and y'all are all about the same age and you're close to mid 50s or whatever, and then you end up having a new baby and they say we can't hang out together anymore because all of our kids are grown and all, and we can't hang out with you with a baby strapped to your chest.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Noted. Noted.
So what was the goofy reason that you were, or out of the ordinary reason you were rejected from something or by someone? Send us a DM or comment on the front of our social medias, however you want to do it. It's at the Ace TJ Show. Let's go.
Ace and TJ. Want to see your business on Ace TJ TV? Contact us now at acetj@acetj.com. The show will be right back.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
If you have a business and you want to take your advertisements to the next level, then you need to be using Ace TJ Media. You want the most creative content for digital, video, and audio? It's all at Ace TJ Media. Go to acetjmedia.com.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
By the way, I have a new nickname that came out of being at the Mighty Meeple the other day. Dungeon Daddy Ace.
Oh, God. You just ruined it forever. Knew I shouldn't have let you go over there.
I'm the dungeon master is who I am.
Ew.
What were you doing over there?
Filming a commercial.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why? What do you know?
Because Alexis was unavailable and Rob can't stand up straight.
Okay.
It's basically what it was.
Makes
the time had to change. When the time changed, Alexis wasn't available to be there, and then technically Rob, it's like, didn't want to put him through that.
Did you try to speak knowledgeably about the Mighty Meeple?
Here's what I did.
Yeah.
Spoke knowledgeably about the Mighty Meeple. My man Kyle was right there. He was, I had done some research.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to my sister who likes Magic the Gathering, and she was able to give me a couple of phrases to use. And then Kyle was able to, as we talked about different things, he was like, hey, here's it's this, this, and this. Okay, got it. And make sure I was using the proper wording, so didn't try to do too much, did a nice job.
Has anybody seen the commercial yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I'm sure you did.
Todd hasn't finished putting it together.
Yeah.
This was just Thursday night.
Just fake it till you make it, bud.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, from heretofore, I like to be known as Dungeon Daddy Ace.
Did you tell them that's your new name over there?
It's in one of the commercials.
Oh,
Use
great.
it in the commercial.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There we go.
I'm sure they'll love that.
Knew we'd eventually get there.
Yeah, well.
I'm sure they're going to love it.
Yeah. I made Kyle laugh when I was there.
Kyle laughs at everything.
Well,
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's like, wow, that's amazing. Hilarious.
He's
No,
like,
I can't
"Whoa,
wait to see
funny."
this.
yeah, look forward to sharing that with everybody. So we filmed a couple of things. I don't know what's going to make the final cut.
Hopefully that doesn't.
Yeah, I've seen. Well, Alexis and Rob did the first commercial. That was good. They did a good job with that.
Yeah, we done a few of them. It was fun.
Huh. Are you going to go play some of these games now that you've been over there and learned about
I
it?
thought I might roll up Saturday and see what's going on.
Really?
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Wow,
like
this
fun.
is eye-opening, isn't it?
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at BradhamBrothers.com.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
Okay, so but you hear that expression all the time. If these walls could talk, well, what if they could?
Let me tell you, my walls are having a good time. They're lit.
Yeah, they are lit. Lit walls.
What would your walls say if they could talk?
Ace's walls would say, "Fix me."
Ouch.
They're all in pretty good shape. Thank you.
Ouch. That's a good. Stop throwing phones at me.
What did I do to you?
Ouch is pretty good. Ouch.
That is good. I'll give y'all credit.
That was pretty funny.
Appreciate it.
Probably ouch.
You put a couple holes in walls. The next thing you know, that's your reputation, I guess.
I don't need a stapler.
But seriously,
You know them walls tense up.
he's having a bad day. I hope he goes to the
It's beautiful outside.
Exactly. Why don't you go take a walk? Oh, man.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now with Breaking and Entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Tomorrow is a very special day on the Ace and TJ Show. Tomorrow is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. Now remember, these families have no idea what's about to happen to them with Breaking and Entering Christmas. And you will not believe the situation that our first family tomorrow, a family of 4, finds themselves in right now and how we're going to be able to help them. Thanks to some incredible sponsors who have been involved in Breaking and Entering Christmas this year. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation. BradhamBrothers.com as we get more details. Home Trust Bank. Wonderful people at Home Trust Bank. Find out more about them at htb.com. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've worked with them for years. They're just incredible people. I think TJ and I both bought our houses through them. Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. acetj.com/Temple team. Deacon Food Service. They start with you, the customer, and tailor everything to what you need. All of your food service equipment needs, deaconfs.com. Atlantic Bay Mortgage, Tammy and Curtis, always wonderful, always helpful with everything that we do. Find out more about Atlantic Bay Mortgage at acetj.com/AB. And CompuCom, transforming the digital workplace, CompuCom.com to find out more. So tomorrow morning, don't miss it. A very special edition of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And remember, you won't be able to see it online because we purposefully don't take pictures or videos or anything because they're never supposed to know that it was the Ace and TJ show involved at all. So tomorrow morning, Breaking and Entering Christmas. Don't miss it.
We're talking about reasons why you've been rejected from something, and you probably thought it was a ridiculous reason to be rejected. I had forgotten about this one. I grew up with a guy, and his family was very country. They were country folk, old-fashioned. And he had gone off to college, first one in their family ever to do that kind of situation. And he came home for end of semester / Christmas break. And, this is the late 80s. So he had gone and got himself an earring. Uh-oh. While he was off at college. And his dad would not let him come around any of the family until he took that earring out of his ear.
Really? And
he wouldn't take it out because it would close up because it was new. And so he didn't have Christmas with his family that year because of the earring.
No way.
They didn't let him come to Christmas because he had an earring in.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Did he ever take it out?
No. Well, I'm sure he has by now. Cause, old men with earrings, just like, you. I've never seen an earring enhance an old man's looks. And put it that way. But I mean, we weren't close friends or anything, so I can't call him up now and go, "Hey, whatever happened?"
Yeah,
you're so pierced.
I admire like the stick to itiveness. He's like, "Darn it, I'm gonna wear the earring. I don't care." That's pretty gutsy.
To not get to go to Christmas.
Yeah, that sucks.
So he just went to his girlfriend's family's Christmas thing.
They accepted him just how he was, huh?
Mm-hmm. Guess so.
That's what Christmas is all about.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Acceptance.
But, that was still a relatively new kind of controversial thing back in the 80s.
Oh, my dad was not pleased when I got mine. Not at all.
Yeah, mine either. And I had to figure out a way to, when I came home from college, I had to figure out a way to put something in the hole so he couldn't see it, but yet the hole wouldn't close up. And so what I did was I took the plastic thing that a price tag is on, like on a shirt, and I cut a little piece of that so it would go through the hole, and it's kind of clear. You can't see it. And then when I would go back to school, I would put the earring back in.
You guys being sneaky.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sure.
But now that I can freely wear an earring and not have to worry about it, I'm too old to do it. And, that's kind of like, God's way.
You should bling yourself out.
Yeah.
Bling yourself out.
You should do it. And then what I want you to do is do it, but then be recording when you go home, because I would love to hear your wife just go off.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm not a fan of jewelry on men in general.
I do.
So I can't bling. Oh, shock. That's why I'm
Shut up.
Yeah. I'm just not a flashy person.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Although I will admit it looks fantastic, as I've said many, many times, to see a gold bracelet on a hairy arm.
Yeah, it's true.
Can't get better than that.
We'll do Now Trending coming up next.
Now you can hear and see the show anytime. Just click acetj.com or acetj.tv. How you want, when you want. This is the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and it was 28 years ago today that a man who a lot of people just got to know met his end. It's not a pretty story. We'll give you the details next.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ Show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 28 years ago today, November 28th, 1994. Jeffrey Dahmer, yes, the subject of the Netflix series Dahmer that millions of people have watched around the world, met his end. While serving 16 consecutive life sentences, he was clubbed to death by a fellow inmate while cleaning a prison toilet. That's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. More show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
So today is the return of TJ and Jody's House, the podcast at 11 Eastern, 10 Central on our YouTubes. That'll be live there, and then as a podcast whenever you want it. It's sponsored by Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. You need mattresses and you need furniture, you need Sweet Dreams. Go to acetj.com/mattress for Sweet Dreams.
Okay, this is kind of a mind-blowing story. You know, when you have a lot of money, you give great gifts to friends. And Drake just gave a gift to DJ Khaled that is out of control. Drake just sent DJ Khaled 4 luxury Toto toilets. T-O-T-O, Toto. The toilet features heated seats, a UV light cleaning system, air deodorizer, a bidet, and the Tornado flush system. I don't know what they cost, but apparently they are very pricey. DJ Khaled posted a video after he unboxed one of them and said the toilet is, quote, where you meditate and reflect on life, end quote, and also where some of his best ideas come from. And he said it's awesome, and he's very excited about getting it.
And another one.
Wow. Toilets. Interesting.
I would love that toilet. Are you kidding me? That sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's about the only gift that you can receive from someone, and then when you poop on it, they don't take it as a bad thing.
Yeah. That's a good point.
They don't take offense to it.
That's a great point.
I'm really using your gift to its full capacity.
Yeah, it looks like they're about $6,000 a toilet. Oh no, there's another one that runs $87.45. So it could have been anywhere from
He probably has the 8745 one.
But he bought 4 of them, remember?
4 toilets.
Nice. I thought the UV light gives your butt a tan while you're sitting there.
No, it's the cleaning system. But how about that? An $8,000 toilet.
I got news for you. A light is not going to clean my toilet the way I use that toilet. It could be the bat signal. It ain't cleaning my toilet.
Unless that light's coming from a flamethrower.
The light from the sun isn't cleaning my toilet. Need a little bit of elbow grease. That's just silly. And then you just gave him a job. Now he's got to hire a plumber. I don't like when people give me a present and then they give you a job to do with it.
Right.
But I'm sure they'll, it's a phone call, and the guy comes to change your toilet out, and you're done.
Thanks a lot. You can have them back.
I think they can afford it.
Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How's it, bruh? How's it?
Is that Hawaiian?
Yeah.
How's it?
Mm-hmm. That's what Dog and them say. Dog, the bounty hunter, Chapman. How's it? How's it, bruh? Bruh. And they say bruh the way people in Louisiana say it. Ace, when we were growing up, bruh. Too many people have changed to bro now, calling each other bro.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It's not short for brother, it's short for brother. So bruh should be what the abbreviated version should be.
It's true.
Wow.
And used to only like white frat Yankee guys said bro.
Yeah.
Now that's just caught on all over the place.
Nah, bro.
I hear other, young urban troubadours saying it to each other on the internets. Bro, no. Which I don't like.
Even girls say it.
I'm gonna start. What? Do they call each other that?
They call their boyfriends like bro. You see? I think it's so odd.
I do.
Isn't
Yeah, what's up, bro?
It's like girls shouldn't be using the term dude either.
Oh, stop it.
They don't say dude.
Dude, relax.
My wife will do that.
To
When
you?
she's when she's talking about my motorcycle. Yeah. Like, hey, you need to ride it or sell it, dude. One or the other.
It's a little different in that connotation.
I was going to say, it does seem to take a little different connotation there.
it? Sounds like he's heard that exact phrase
Every time she has to pay the insurance on it.
Either ride it or sell it, dude.
Ride it or sell it, dude.
That's true.
Now trending on the Ace and TJ Show.
You got to pay insurance on that stuff?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
If you got it.
No. They're making a horror version of the movie Bambi, which I know everybody was clamoring for.
Yeah.
They did it with Winnie the Pooh. Rob told us, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, that they're doing it with, what was the other movie? Is it Peter Pan?
I can't remember now.
Yeah, well, they're doing it with Bambi now because we were just clamoring for a horror take on the hit Disney movie Bambi. And I don't know how they get away with it with trademarks and stuff like that, but they're going to do it.
Because the trademarks expire, I think, is the way that works.
And they just let it lapse? Like,
well, it becomes public domain.
Yeah, they can't keep it forever.
Oh, you can't keep something like that forever?
Which is dumb.
Yeah, I've never
It's
understood
really
why
dumb.
you created it and it can't be handed down to your family members forever.
It's like, yeah, no, we make Slinky now. It's like, what? No.
Yeah, we
the
do.
poor Slinky family. Don and Elizabeth Slinky. No longer make the Slinky. That sucks. Ace, this might be a story just for you, but there's a professional wrestler on the independent circuit that's causing waves online.
Okay.
I think this is pretty smart. He goes by the name The Progressive Liberal. And he's the best heel in independent wrestling because you imagine where the independent wrestling is happening.
A lot of small towns.
Probably a lot of small towns in the South. So when the Progressive Liberal comes out in a Joe Biden shirt, they don't like him too much.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a great little
if
act.
I saw that, I don't even watch wrestling, but if I saw that guy walking around calling himself that, I would think he's automatically a villain.
Yeah, well, people are trying to fight him in like real life now at like the wrestling range, which is great. Like they are getting very fired up. I just love that.
Yeah, that's some old school stuff right there.
Yeah.
I mean, people try to fight you at the actual matches and everything.
Yeah, at the armory.
Yeah, adults like really upset about it. I just
He's
love
no
that.
MJF, but I want to see what he's got.
Who is MJF?
MJF is by far the greatest heel in wrestling right now.
MJF.
He with AEW. He's
Duh, Riggins.
Okay.
Come on,
I'm out on the current stuff,
but
but I
he's
love.
better than you, and you know it.
That's a good line.
Yeah, it is a good line. He's fantastic on the mic.
And then Ace was just talking about it during the commercial, but there are pictures of Pete Davidson and Emily Ratajkowski, who's a supermodel / actress. She's a fabulous actress. Sitting courtside at a Knicks game, which seems to be the go-to place if you're a celebrity couple and you want to be spotted in public. Go courtside Knicks game or courtside Lakers game. And she's obviously a supermodel, beautiful, and he's Pete Davidson.
And he is cutting up, and she is laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
And if you watch their body language, she leans in constantly throughout the thing. Like whatever he's doing,
You're doing it right.
you say what you want, it's working because she is totally
eating it up.
Yeah, and they're both just they look so happy and laughing and cutting up together. It's great.
Funny guys, it's where what it is.
Yeah.
Guy is funny.
The best headline I read over the weekend about it says, they've been seeing each other and, quote, really like each other. I don't know why. I was just tickled by it. I've heard they really like each other.
They like each other.
It's not a show.
Oh, I love it.
Some reporter had to type that in there.
Yeah, I mean, really. I have on good authority that they really like each other. What's something that used to be a lot of fun? We used to have acorn wars as a kid, but if somebody hit me with an acorn in the head now at 35, I'd be living.
I got one that happened to me last night at my house.
Perfect.
You know, and I thought about it at the time, like, man.
So we'll get Ace's story plus yours coming up next.
Hear the Ace and TJ Show anytime at acetj.com. And now you can see the Ace and TJ Show. acetj.tv. How you want, when you want. This is the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com. Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv. Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is happening tomorrow, funded in large part by Peyton's Promise. And we wouldn't have Peyton's Promise without you and without some incredible sponsors like Clancy and Thays. Clancy and Thays Construction Company. Over 73 years, they've been in the commercial construction business. Whatever, and I mean whatever type of building you need built for your business, your office, whatever, they can do it. They've done some incredible stuff in the past, and they're just great people. Built on honesty, stewardship, reliability. Clancy and Thays Construction Company. Go to acetj.com/CT. That's acetj.com/CT to find out more about Clancy and Thays.
So my two older brothers were not able to come to Thanksgiving. They both had to go to their in-laws' house for the day. But the upside is that I got pretty much all the leftovers. So I think I walked out of there with 10, maybe 12 containers of leftovers. Like half a turkey, 2 pounds of mashed potatoes, stuffing, a big thing of gravy, a quarter of a cheesecake. I don't even eat cheesecake. My mom made this apple crisp dessert that was really good. But what I was really looking forward to is chicken liver. She makes, we called them livers, but it's pate. If you were to go to a restaurant, it'd be called pate. So she makes that, and it's so bad for you, and there's a lot of butter in it, and it's not, I understand why that doesn't sound appealing to a lot of people, but we grew up eating it. It was the one thing I look forward to. She made it on Thanksgiving Day as an appetizer. I said, I'm not going to eat it. I'm going to take it home and enjoy it when I get home. What's the one thing that did not show up in the bag when I got home? The entire thing of chicken livers.
Oh, you didn't know until you took everything out?
I started unpacking, and they had a cleaning lady come. She always plans it for the day after Thanksgiving, the cleaning lady to come because the kids had been there. And yeah, pretty smart. So we all had to get out of the house the day after, and I was hungover. So I got home. I was like, I'm just going to eat chicken livers all day. Like, she gave me the sleeve of crackers, saltine crackers. And I started unpacking. I thought, oh, my God, they're not here. So I immediately called her. I said, Mom, there's no livers in there. She goes, oh, no, I screwed up. And I realized I made her feel bad. I was like, it's okay. Maybe just send me the recipe. I'll make them by myself. I'm not going to. But apparently it's very hard to get chicken livers right now.
Yeah.
She said she had to go to 4 places to get them, which makes it even more painful that I didn't get to bring them.
So you never even had a taste of them, did you?
I had one on Thanksgiving morning, and they were so good. Hit it with a little salt and pepper right before you chow down. I mean, dynamite stuff. But yeah, I didn't get them. That was really just the Thanksgiving.
What a
disappointment.
nightmare.
It was a nightmare. It really was. Thanksgiving nightmare.
Ace TJ 5G. Want to see your business on Ace TJ TV? Contact us now at acetj@acetj.com. The show will be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
The most romantic husband for the past little while, with everything that's been kind of going on in my life, with all the craziness of moving 2 houses and office and blah, blah, blah. So I tried to be a little more romantic, and I invited my wife on a date Friday night by making a card. Has my picture on the front, and it says, "You're invited." And when you open it up, it's got a little thing on the inside inviting her to this date to a winery on Friday that I thought she might enjoy. That would be kind of fun that we've been to before. Why are you laughing, TJ?
Why are you laughing? You guys rock. Ace, I think that's really sweet.
Thank you, Alexis.
Whoa. Whoa.
I think it's funny that you put a picture of yourself on the invitation, though.
It's like, I'm inviting you. What should I put on the front?
I don't know.
Picture of her? She gonna leave a picture of her? So anyway, here's the rest of my story, though. So,
oh my God.
I have more to the story. I'm just gonna go through the rest of the story. So she posted it on her Snapchat, and I just posted like, "Hey, baby, you don't have to share everything with everybody." And I was just kind of joking, trying to give her a hard time. And then she messaged me a couple minutes ago and said, "I thought it was great. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you didn't want me to post it. I deleted it." I was like, "Oh," and then I felt bad.
Yeah, you screwed up.
It's fine. I was just kind of playing with you. You can post it. I'm sorry.
She's not going to repost it now.
The picture on front of it, you wearing a shirt or no?
Well, it's just from here. I didn't have a shirt on, but from here.
Right.
You're invited to the picnic. pack a basket. We're going on a picnic. There's a woman who's been blocked by her family because she wants to become the next human Barbie. This is what she looked like before. She moved out when she was 18.
Yeah.
This is the before. This is the after. Let's get this picture up.
Yeah, she looks way better now.
Oh, quite a shocking change, wouldn't you say? From this
way better
to this. She's had 3 breast augmentations, lip fillers, Botox, put in extensions, and full face of makeup, and she looks like a totally different person. Maybe a nose job as well.
Yeah.
Spent $50,000 on procedures. You think this is sad, Ace? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's sad.
It's money well spent, I say.
No, it is
that right?
not.
Mm-hmm. Anytime you got these people who do so much plastic surgery to look like Barbie or Ken or anything, I always think they look great.
Yeah. She says her family won't even talk to her now.
Well, that's crazy.
Isn't it?
Well, because they're jealous, they must all be ugly.
They can't do it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Ugly and poor.
They're unwilling to make the commitment to beauty that she has made, according to TJ.
You look ugly and poor.
I mean, she is a stunner. There's no doubt about that.
Does she still have the bandages on her from her nose job, or she just got like a breathe right on or something?
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, is something wrong with her nose?
Yeah,
maybe a little tape
wrong with her nose.
Maybe a little tape on there.
Tape on it.
But that doesn't look a
God, her
thing
lips
like
are-
Barbie. I don't know why they would say she's trying to look like Barbie. That looks nothing like
Looks
Barbie.
like a bad porn
maybe
star.
you know. Yeah, I was going to say maybe Barbie in the adult world.
That's a tough girl.
You know, Barbie doll.
Terrible. I feel bad for her.
You do?
Yeah.
Because she wasn't happy with the way she looked?
Yeah. And rather than
But
just,
what if she's happy now?
but rather than just, I don't know, rather than just, like work on yourself a little bit or whatever, she went to this deep extreme and to spend tens of thousands of dollars, and it's a clown show.
Alexis says it doesn't matter as long as she's happy. She's not hurting anybody. She's happy.
I mean, it's the truth. If she,
I mean,
she
okay,
wants
if
to
she's
be cool.
happy, that's fine. I just,
Whatever.
I wish she could have found happiness in a more natural way.
So, Alexis, you don't think she's better now?
I personally like how she looked before, but better. But if she's happy, whatever.
Okay.
She said she didn't feel like herself before, but now she does feel like herself.
Oh, well, okay. I don't know. I don't understand it, but
I mean, whatever floats her boat.
It's going to be those hoots.
I know.
Yeah, that's what's going to float her boat.
You're going to keep her floated. And
We've answered whatever floats her boat.
yeah, those two.
Yep.
Those two buoys.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel. Ace and TJ Show is now your favorite radio and TV show in the morning. Stream us anywhere on our YouTube channel at Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Hey, so you just had that big Thanksgiving meal and you're feeling like you're just still bloated like crazy. So you're planning on losing weight after the Christmas and all the holiday eating and everything. So go ahead and order Calitrin now and be ready. What is Calitrin, you say? If you say, what is Calitrin, I say, where you been? We only talk about how great Calitrin is every single day on the show, multiple times a day. It is the highest quality collagen protein. It's not a drug. None of that. Right? You take it, helps you lose weight. It's scientifically proven to do so. Rob, they still got that, they're holding over that other sale at Calitrin?
Let me check it real quick. I'll come back to you.
All right. Because, you know, they have so many specials all the time, it's hard to keep up with them. They're constantly showing you ways that you can save money ordering Calitrin. It also helps people get better sleep and helps with joint pain and all of that stuff. So you go to acetj.com/weight loss, acetj.com/weight loss to order Calitrin.
It's unlimited BOGO. You can buy 1 month, get 1 month free all the way up.
Okay. So there you go. That's the deal you got right now. acetj.com/weight loss.
Alexa said she's getting her first Christmas tree this year, which is very exciting to me.
Yep.
She didn't get to celebrate Christmas growing up. She was a Jehovah's Witness. And now she's going to do her first Christmas tree. Very exciting.
I know. And so I got to go get ornaments and lights and a tree stand, I guess.
You're going hard for the first year because I have a fake tree. It comes in 3 pieces. You snap them together, plug them in, and then you just add the ornaments. It's like a 25-minute process, but I enjoy it because it's not extreme. You're going hard.
I'm going all in. I'm going to have like a real Christmas.
You're not going to go cut the tree down, though, are you?
No. Oh, that would be awesome. Can you do that?
A lot. We did it growing up every year.
How do I do that?
You go to a Christmas tree farm.
And they just let you cut down a tree?
They'll give you a saw, or you bring a saw, and you go cut it down.
I like that.
Yeah, and then they'll wrap it up for you in that mesh, and then you take it home easier. But
like a chainsaw?
I don't know if they. I think it was my dad always cut it down by hand, but you probably could bring a chainsaw. I don't know that they would flinch at that.
But she's been out of the Jehovah's Witness faith for like 14 years.
Okay.
So what took you so long to come around to getting a tree? Regan's talking like it was last year they kicked you out.
Well, it was just more out of respect for my mom that I never had one in my place.
Now you don't respect her?
Now I'm just like, okay, well, Mom, I've been out for 14 years, so now I'm going to have a Christmas tree.
You hit the threshold.
I gave her time to get used to it.
Yeah, but you've been out long enough that you can do your own thing now.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Good for you.
And she doesn't come to see me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so there you go. Why bother?
Exactly.
Well, one of the greatest memories I have was my dad and my mom putting us in the minivan. We'd go out to the Christmas tree farm. My dad would be looking for a regular tree, and me and my brothers would be throwing pine cones at each other until he would get so angry that he would threaten to hit us all. Like threaten physical violence.
Christmas memories.
I mean, to me, looking back, those are like the most cherished Christmas memories I have. So it used to be a lot of fun. Now, that sounds like a nightmare.
Right.
But maybe you have something like that in your life. It used to be a lot of fun. Maybe you loved staying up until 4 a.m. on a Friday night and, you know, whatever it is. What used to be a lot more fun now, if you think about doing it, makes your head spin. You'd never want to do it. Maybe it was drinking chocolate milk while eating fish sticks. Now that combination makes your stomach turn. What is it? At the Ace TJ Show. We'll get your answers coming up next.
Get more Ace and TJ than ever before.
Wait a minute.
At acetj.com or acetj.tv, you can hear and see the Ace and TJ Show anytime you want. More Ace and TJ is coming up. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and it was 28 years ago today that a man who a lot of people just got to know met his end. It's not a pretty story. We'll give you the details next.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ Show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 28 years ago today, November 28th, 1994. Jeffrey Dahmer, yes, the subject of the Netflix series Dahmer that millions of people have watched around the world, met his end. While serving 16 consecutive life sentences, he was clubbed to death by a fellow inmate while cleaning a prison toilet. That's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Gaston YMCA right now is offering a limited time rate for non-members. You can join if you're an individual for $29 a month or for your household $49 a month, plus no joining fees for 2 months. Now, that gets you access to all of the Gaston County family facilities. You also get to do virtual YMCA classes, pools, saunas, steam rooms, and so much more. You can find out more at gastonymca.org.
So Saturday, and here you go, Riggins. I'm giving you some information about Jody and me, where you accused me of saving it all for the podcast and not giving it to the show. We went to one of our favorite places to watch football in Denver, North Carolina. It's called Sports Page. We were there. We stayed there several hours through the Ohio State-Michigan game.
Okay.
And then we moved to another place, down the street kind of. And when we were there, it wasn't as busy and packed with sports fans and all of that stuff. But they had TVs in there and everything. And there were 4 people sitting at the bar, older, like our age, mine and Jody's age are a little older. And they were very friendly, especially one guy whose name was Chuck. And Chuck, when he started talking, I said, who does he talk like? And then it hit me. He talks exactly like the guy who goes by Mountain Man on Duck Dynasty. If you've ever seen that show and they have Mountain Man on there.
Mountain Man.
Because he was like, well, I know y'all ain't here to root on LSU yet because they don't play till this evening. Wow. And he goes, well, but, don't hold it against me, but I'm originally from Alabama. And I said, no, we lived in Alabama. We like Alabama people, love y'all, whatever. And he later got to talking. He goes, you know what? I'll sit here at this place. I mean, we don't just come in here, me and my wife down there. We don't just come in here and hang out for a little while. I mean, we burn the place down. Every time we're here, we burn the place down. And then he goes, I spent $23,000 in this one place last year. $23,000 in this one, sitting in the same spot. $23,000. Like I said, we burn it down. We burn the place down.
That's almost $2,000 a month.
Yeah, and because then I later heard him talking to his little friends, the group of friends, and he said, we're going to have to pick a theme. Like, Saturdays now ought to be Long Island iced tea Saturdays. I mean, we just come in and stick with the Long Island iced tea. Then the next week, we'll pick something else we're going to drink.
Oh, I got to go to this place.
I mean, because he said he's there every Saturday.
So
he's actually there every night, I think, but especially on Saturdays.
But if you even slightly entertain the fact that for an entire Saturday, all you're going to drink is Long Island iced tea, starting at noon when that game started, dude, you are a heavy-duty drinker.
You burn it down. I mean, we do. We burn it down. Yeah, so if you want to go and if anybody knows Chuck, then you know exactly who I'm talking about in Denver, North Carolina.
Ace TJ 5G. Thanks for watching Ace TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ dailies.
She wants to remain anonymous. She said, my neighbor was given a paper by the cops several years ago that they may possibly search her property for the previous owner's daughter who went missing in the 80s. And now she's worried that the body is under her in-ground pool, which was put in about that time.
Oh, wow.
So there could be a body under the pool, and the police have informed her that, hey, we are possibly going to be investigating your property.
And maybe exhuming the body and tearing up your pool.
Can you imagine?
To tear up your pool, you got to tear out part of the backyard, and that would be...
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, What if they find a body has been under your pool the entire time?
For decades. Wouldn't that be shocking? Is that a good place to put a body?
Yeah.
It's
you put the
Great. Yep.
Yeah.
So if someone ever does randomly is putting cement out one day, should be very suspicious.
That's what they did on Ozark.
Yep.
Or to dispose of a body in a construction site, where they're building high rises or something. You see that on TV all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
TJ and Alexis immediately went, yes, that's a perfect place for a body. They've been watching some true crime.
But man, you talk about just a stake through the heart. You got to tear up my pool.
I know.
During summertime.
So that's what I'm saying. If they come to you and say, we're going to tear your pool, go, hang on. Can you give me 6 weeks? Like, let me get through summer.
Right.
Come back in October and tear the pool
Because
up if you need to.
who would pay for replacing it? And
I don't know. Does your insurance cover that?
I don't know.
That would be interesting to find out. You would have no problem just getting baked in the sun, like getting bronze, knowing that there's possibly a body under it?
No,
it's
not at all.
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me.
No.
Okay.
No.
You'd be like, what?
Hey.
I could put a lounge chair in a cemetery and just.
Yeah. I go take walks through cemeteries.
Put a tanner bed in the morgue. I don't care.
Wow.
So, no, Rick, it wouldn't bother TJ.
The average human, and this is one of my favorite words, especially in the category of verb, one of my favorite words. The average human excretes. Doesn't that just create a reaction out of everybody? You don't even know what the next line's going to be, but just the term excretes.
Because it makes me think of the word ooh, like ooze.
Ooze.
Yeah.
So the average human excretes 6,500 gallons of mucus in a lifetime.
Ew.
Oh. So you see, it wasn't nasty.
Right.
That's so gross.
6,500 gallons?
Yeah. That's what this is.
Can you imagine actually seeing that visually? Like,
What does
That can't be.
What does that come as a snot? Is that?
I guess.
There's no way.
Or coughing it up or
Yeah.
whatever.
But again,
it can't
you're
be
talking
65.
about over a lifetime.
But 6,500 gallons? I mean, that can't be true.
I don't like that.
That sounds about right to me. I got boogers.
That's so gross.
That's so disgusting. Ew.
We had a kid in class in elementary school that always had a lot of boogers. He was just a booger kid.
Like, you're such a boogerhead.
But that's not the same as mucus.
Mucus is more like liquidy.
Mm-hmm.
Stringy.
I think. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like
we don't know what mucus is. I think everybody listening is an adult right now, and they know what mucus is.
Okay, so you can say excreting, but I can't say stringy.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Because what I said was a scientific way of saying it.
Oh.
You're just being gross.
Yeah.
Or painting a picture.
As usual.
You
just got to take it down a level.
Clearly, TJ, she's been checking out Vin Scully this
I
morning.
did, exactly. I'm inspired.
That's what she's learned, how to paint a picture on the radio.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Well, good. Glad you learned something before you spend your day learning how to grow fungus.
She's popping a pimple on her leg right now. That's so gross.
This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
All right, what used to be fun? Used to be fun, but now not so much. Ace, you said you had a good one, right? As we were going into the commercial.
I had to laugh last night, even though it wasn't funny. Sitting at home last night, 6 o'clock, and suddenly I hear dog starts barking. I'm like, who is beating on the door like that? And as I open my door, the lady that lives next door in the townhouse next to me opens her door. And she said, did you ring my bell? And I said, I'm guessing you didn't knock on my door, did you? And she goes, no.
Oh.
I was like, oh, I got a bunch of kids playing ding dong ditch. Oh, that was fun when you were a kid in the neighborhood.
Yep.
Although I realize now, looking back, that most of the people in our neighborhood probably knew it was us. They just couldn't catch us doing it because.
Yeah.
But then it wasn't fun. Like when they came back and did it again, about an hour and 15 minutes later. Then I was like, okay, twice as, now you're pushing your luck now, brother.
Yeah. Get my gun.
Yeah, let me go get the gun out of the car just in case we're going to have a problem.
I never did that as a kid.
Ding dong ditch?
Yeah, I'm not proud of it.
I wasn't a hooligan.
Yeah. I'm not proud of it, but sometimes she's...
Only hooligans play ding dong ditch?
Yeah.
We used to have acorn wars. We'd fill up big white buckets full of acorns from the yard, and then at night, throw them over the house, hit people in the head, and we'd set up booby traps around the front yard. But let me tell you something. If I hit a booby trap, if my kids set up a booby trap in the yard to trip me or something, I would be livid.
I would like to say that a bottle rocket war would not be fun today, because that's what an adult would say.
Yeah.
But I think you give me a sawed-off piece of pipe and a gross of bottle rockets, let's do this. That would be fun.
Might be fun. Yeah, absolutely. Crystal said, now that I'm older, I can't show off my tramp stamp. So I guess that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You had it, you might as well show it off, Kathy said, it used to be fun smoking a cigarette on the way to the gym. Little shoulder shrug. I get it.
Yeah, I miss that.
I miss smoking.
Yeah.
I miss standing inside the gym and watching TJ stand outside. Because this was forever ago, but he'd stand outside at the door of the gym, finishing off that cigarette, putting it out.
Yeah.
I need to work out.
Pump some iron now.
Great.
Get my metabolism going.
Staying up late. I mean, when I used to go to my best friend's house for a sleepover, and we'd tell his mom, we're going to stay up till midnight tonight. And she goes, wow, good. That's crazy. Do it. And then she said at 9 o'clock, she would come in and she'd go, guys, you made it. Midnight. Congratulations. We'd go, yes. And then go to bed. But now the thought of staying up past midnight.
Oh, I hate it.
Oh, my God.
It's like, you're not ready to go to bed yet? It's like 8 o'clock. Come on.
Let's go. Alexis was complaining she didn't get to take any naps over Thanksgiving.
On vacation.
On vacation. I kind of get that.
Right?
Yeah.
It's too many activities.
Can you imagine eating a candy necklace?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
A candy. Oh, God. That chalky, just sweet flavor. No, that ain't it.
I think a candy necklace would choke my fat neck now.
Yeah.
What if you tried to wear it around the neck?
All the candy be separated and just be that white string cutting
Be
out.
sweating on it.
Yeah. Well, I got to spend Thanksgiving with my parents, and my dad shared a shocking story with me from his high school days in Chicago, Illinois, and I think you'll enjoy it coming up next.
The Ace and TJ Show is now more audio at acetj.com and more video at acetj.tv. Hear and see the show anytime, how you want, when you want. This is the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com. Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now with Breaking and Entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Is that a series of, why are there periods?
More show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Let's go boom. You ever see somebody's house and you see something in it and go, oh man, that would be cool to have in your own home? Like an awesome closet, when those closets are completely done with special little shelves and areas, things you don't normally think about. That's what the Closet Niche does. Locally owned, operated, and manufactured with a lifetime warranty and a best price guarantee. They will price match for the same design anywhere, and their turnaround time is 2 to 3 weeks. They're just incredible. The Closet Niche. acetj.com/closet. It's one of the things you see on a celebrity's in the celebrity's house that you didn't think you could afford, but now you can. acetj.com/closet for the Closet Niche.
Something interesting has happened today behind the scenes, and we haven't mentioned it at all, but I think it's pretty groundbreaking. Today, Tech D Rob is wearing pants.
Yep.
I don't know, other than... I'm trying to think of the last time, some sort of formal event.
Yeah, he's never worn pants to work that I can recall.
Never worn pants to work.
I did a double take when he walked in this morning. I thought he might, and they're like not joggers, but like athletic pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was the? Do you have a reason that you're wearing pants today?
I'm cold more often lately.
Because you've slimmed down so much.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. But my legs have been really cold, so I've just bought some pants.
He's experiencing cold for the first time. It's like a nature documentary.
Are you taking blood thinners?
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So he's cold now. What an interesting revelation. And he's got like a hoodie. Are you wearing a hoodie or t-shirt?
Just t-shirt.
Just t-shirt. Mm-hmm. So still
it's just my legs getting cold.
Flip-flops?
No, I'm wearing my Crocs and socks.
Crocs and socks.
Ooh. So basically, he looks like a patient.
Like a crazy person.
He looks like a patient. That is perfect.
Oh, God.
Not pajamas, but still loungewear.
Yeah. Someone who's institutionalized.
They're like off-brand Adidas pants.
Yeah. So you getting? Is the thermostat going to change at the house? We know you like to keep it pretty chilly.
No, I'd rather be cold than hot, so I'm trying to just even out the leg coldness with the pants.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's gone too soon. What took him? Leg coldness. Leg coldness got him called home.
Wow. What do you make of this, Alexis?
I don't know. I mean, things are changing.
Things are changing.
You know?
Ace is having a kid. Rob's wearing
TJ
pants.
5G. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Charlotte City Tennis welcomes juniors of all ages with our Quick Start methodology for our 8, 10, and 12 and under programs. Teaching kids from the beginning proper form and technique in hopes that they'll develop a passion for the game as they grow into middle school and high school age.
Jack, keep it moving a little bit. There we go, good.
We offer seasonal league play in the spring and fall as well as summer camps. Our coaches work with all skill levels, from beginner to tournament players.
Wait, a little bit better. Better timing there. You felt it?
Finding kids who have a passion for the game and helping them develop into strong tournament players, high school players, and beyond is what we do by offering the best variety of coaches from all backgrounds.
Good open stance, coffee. We just back up and hope for the best. No hoping for the best. You know why, David? Hope is not a strategy.
Hit a backhand. Good job. Good get, Katie. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Pushing the kids to the max and helping them develop strong habits for a strong game. Check out our juniors program today. Visit charlottecitytennis.com or call 704-284-9844. Charlotte City Tennis Juniors Programs.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Okay, so my name is Riggins. My parents are from Chicago, Illinois, and they met. They met when they were in high school, but didn't start dating until after college. So my mom was engaged to a guy, broke up with him. From what I hear, he offed himself after that. And she says it totally wasn't her fault, but of course,
Happened the same day, so.
Yeah. It's a bit hard to believe.
As soon as she got out of the car.
Yeah. But I guess things were just different in Chicago at this time. My dad was in high school in like the late 60s. And he said, my mom tells this story. Last time she really drank alcohol was when she was in high school. And Styx, the band Styx, came to perform at her prom. They played at her prom. Styx, like the legendary rock band. And I was asking her about it. I was like, that's really the last time you drank, huh? She goes, yeah. I said, Styx at a prom was a crazy concert. And she goes, oh, well, your father had way better concerts at his high school. He went to Notre Dame High School in Chicago. And he goes, oh, yeah, we had, after a football game on Friday night, they would host dances or concerts, like, in the gym. And I said, like, who? And he goes, REO Speedwagon was one of them.
Oh, I hear that name.
I know that name.
I don't know who that is.
I couldn't name one REO Speedwagon song. But
Keep On Loving You is their biggest hit. I'm gonna keep on loving you.
And I go, oh, really? I know REO Speedwagon. He goes, yeah, and Janis Joplin at his high school.
Yeah.
After a football game. Janis Joplin, Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah.
Again, I know the name.
I'm burning for you.
Yeah, and then he starts going, oh, yeah, and then Shaka Khan came and played. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Like, in 1 year, all these bands came to play at their high school.
That's
at his high school.
Because they were local.
I guess so.
And a lot of
Chicago.
bands, yeah.
And Chicago was there, too.
And in a lot of cases, they would come to a town like Chicago and play all over the area, and they didn't have a lot of different places. So the high school gym was the perfect size. You could probably put 1,000 people in a high school gym, or 2,000 people, which is bigger than a club. And they would play high schools all over, so it would cover the whole area.
So he had like major bands coming. I thought the only person that people got excited about that came to my high school was one day, a guy named Hot Sauce came.
Hot Sauce.
And Hot Sauce was a basketball player for the trick team and one. They were like basketball players.
Oh, really?
Remember,
Hot Sauce
and one. Hot Sauce just showed up, and you would have thought the president had just rolled in. Hot Sauce is here. Oh my God.
You know
So
who came
it's-
to my high school?
Who?
Tyrese.
No way.
Yeah, in LA. It was dope.
What was he doing? Singing?
He was just walking around. He went to that high school, so I guess sometimes he would come back.
Tyrese just walking around.
Tyrese was just walking around. And the game also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the game
Oh, I bet
before
it was
for
lit
our
out there.
homecoming. He rolled up in a Hummer. Yeah, it was lit.
Isn't it creepy if Tyrese is just walking around a high school?
No, I think so.
It's Tyrese.
Okay.
This is before like
He's
anything happened in
Tyrese.
high schools.
Well, I don't want y'all to be jealous, but my high school, Too Smooth Tony Groove came not once but twice.
Who was that?
He was the nighttime DJ on KTIZ.
Too
He did
Smooth
Tony's Top
Tony.
10 at 10. He DJ'd a couple of dances.
Nobody came to East Gaston.
No one?
Not a
The
one.
police.
Yeah.
The police.
Not the
DEA.
singing group, the police. We're talking about law enforcement.
Yeah, I guess that's out of style now to have like big acts come through. But I mean, Chaka Khan, Janis Joplin, who else? REO Speed. Yeah, I was just like blown away by that. Maybe that's not that interesting, but I was really
that's pretty cool.
blown
I
away
went to
by
high
that.
school.
Big city stuff, though.
Yeah.
It didn't happen in Pineville, Louisiana.
Yeah, I guess maybe it was just because it was big city that happened.
Makes it a lot easier to happen there.
Yeah, I said, well, I got hot sauce. What about it?
What about it?
What about it? And one, baby.
Take it.
The Ace and TJ Show 5G app is sponsored by Papa John's. Order now on our app, the Papa John's app, or papajohns.com. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and it was 28 years ago today that a man who a lot of people just got to know met his end. It's not a pretty story. We'll give you the details next.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 28 years ago today, November 28th, 1994. Jeffrey Dahmer, yes, the subject of the Netflix series Dahmer that millions of people have watched around the world, met his end. While serving 16 consecutive life sentences, he was clubbed to death by a fellow inmate while cleaning a prison toilet. That's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show.
Welcome to the Share Funny podcast, now live on YouTube. This is Ace TJ TV.
Ace and TJ family presents unfiltered, uncensored, and uninterrupted. Well, almost. Right here. Let's go. This is Share Funny from the Ace and TJ Show Plus.
Hi, welcome in. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. We're sponsored by the Closet Niche. You want the Closet Niche to come in and organize not just your stuff, but your life. Say, organize my stuff? Nay, organize my life. That's what they do. They have a lifetime warranty on their products. You know, when you get your closets redone or your pantry or your garage, any of that stuff. Okay? And it is really... You know, it's fun to go pick out the stuff that you want, the different materials that you want, how you want it to look and all that. And they have a best price guarantee. And one of the best things about it is when you go to other places, not only is it probably going to cost you a lot more, it's also going to take them a lot longer to get the job done. You know, instead of a 3 to 6 months time that you're looking at with Closet Niche, they turn it around in 2 to 3 weeks in most cases. So big time plus on that one. And they guarantee it fits, and they're also cool people with whom to work. You know that. Okay, so go get them at acetj.com/closet. acetj.com/closet, the Closet Niche. They be niching. What you looking at?
I don't know.
I want to know, Alexis. You said that you were with your family in Boston, and y'all they like to keep up with Salvadorian traditions.
Yeah.
And they showed you how to play Salvadorian bingo. What's it called again?
Loteria.
Loteria. We played Loteria. What other things from the homeland did you do to keep with the Salvadorian tradition?
I think that's the only thing that we did.
Oh.
But we listened to some cumbia. So I went to my dad's side of the family Thursday for Thanksgiving. My aunts live in Boston. And cumbia is like the music of El Salvador.
Cumbia.
Cumbia.
Now, how is it different than other Latin types of music?
It's just different instruments, a different beat.
Okay, so it's completely different.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even pick up a trumpet.
Way different.
So it's El Salvador's version of a mariachi band. No.
No.
Okay.
It's its own music.
All right.
Cumbia.
Cumbia.
C-U-M-B-I-A.
C-U-M-B-I-A. Yeah, but there's Salvadorian cumbia, there's Colombian cumbia. There's all kinds of cumbia. Their own variations.
Cumbia dancer.
Yeah, cumbia. Cumbia. And
so
then,
how was it with your dad's family? Do you talk to them very often?
So I didn't grow up with them. I've had more of a relationship with them as I've gotten older. But one of my aunts, she used to be really good friends with my mom before my mom and my dad had me. But it's funny because when I go hang out with them, there's certain things about their personalities that I'm like, that's where I get that from. Like, they're loud, obnoxious, they're just ratchet. They're, at one point, my aunt is like yelling over people, telling my business to a stranger that just walked in. And I'm like, this person doesn't even know me. Why are you telling them stuff? And I'm like, oh, this is where I get it from.
Yeah.
I love it.
Genetics.
Yeah.
It's kind of a crazy, goofy thing.
Yeah.
So your dad wasn't there. He lives in L.A., but...
Yeah. And he's in El Salvador right now.
Oh,
I
he
just
is?
found out. Mm-hmm.
And so are they Jehovah's Witness?
No.
No, your mom or your dad joined Jehovah's Witness after your mom
My dad's
did?
never been Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, I thought he was.
Mm-mm. That's why when my mom sent me to live in LA with my dad, I was able to do everything that I couldn't normally do when I was living with my mom.
Okay. Because I thought your dad was too for some reason.
No.
Now, was she Jehovah's Witness and still with him? Could that be possible?
No.
I wouldn't think so.
She told him, so after I was born, that's when my mom started studying with Jehovah's Witness and she wanted to convert. But in order to convert, she couldn't be living in sin because that's how her and my dad were living in sin. They weren't married.
Oh.
So she told him, I want to be a Jehovah's Witness, but in order for me to do that, we either have to get married or I'm leaving. And my dad didn't want to get married, so my mom left.
I never knew that.
This is like a movie.
Yep.
So
And
sad.
then
What could have been?
his ex-wife, when I moved to LA, he was married, and then his ex-wife, she left him within 3 months of me being there, and she left him to go be with a Jehovah's Witness. So my dad is like 2 for 2 Jehovah's Witness.
He's not a fan. Then,
Not a fan at all.
So his
religion.
wife left him and converted to being a Jehovah's Witness?
Yep. That's his second woman. I know.
Did
it's
she
crazy.
leave because was there some friction once you came? Were you the friction that caused her to...
No. We actually still have a really good relationship.
She can have a relationship with you? Is she still Joho?
She is, but she'll like message me and she'll always, reach out to see how everything is and how I'm doing.
That's
Which is
cool.
really nice. She doesn't have to do that. I mean,
No.
I was 15, I think, when she left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would leave too if my wife all of a sudden brought home a 15-year-old.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for this.
All right,
amount
hold
of
up,
years.
wait a minute. We got to work something out here.
No.
Yeah, I didn't mean anything by that. I just didn't know if there was...
No, you did. You were like, oh, you're a little brat. That's why she left?
No, I meant, was there friction between
Oh, so you broke up your dad's marriage?
Yeah, you caused this.
Blame the kid for
Was
the
there
divorce.
friction between the two of them because suddenly because it wasn't as if there was a plan for you to come out there. Your mom just sent you out there.
This is your fault.
This is your fault. You broke your father's heart and you broke his marriage.
So So how does this work? You go out there, you live with your dad, and he's not Joho, but you can do everything that you wouldn't be able to do living with your mom in the Jehovah's Witness faith. But then you came back to your mom and had to pick up with the Jehovah's Witness stuff again where you left off. They didn't count all of this stuff. Did they try to maybe the time you were with your dad, they just counted that like the Amish do Rumspringa, where you had your wild time and then they allowed you to come back?
Yeah, because it's not like they even asked me, like, hey, what did you do while you were at your dad's? I mean, my dad didn't have like a Christmas tree or anything, but we did go to my aunt's house for Christmas. I went to dances and I went to, things that I couldn't go. So I don't know. They'd never asked me what happened. I guess I just came back and I was like, all right, I'm going to try to be really good this time and be a good Jehovah's Witness. And it just didn't work.
You tried.
I was like, all right, Mom, I'm going to do it for real this time.
You got a little taste of like what life could be outside of that, and you're still able to go back. That's pretty impressive.
I tried. I really tried. But
the power of the D.
I can't stay away.
He'll make you slap somebody.
Exactly.
Make you leave a church.
Make you leave a church. Everything. So yeah.
So
weird.
how old were you when you came back?
When I came back to Charlotte from LA, I was only there for a year, so I had to be 16, I think. So that's what I'm saying. It took I really did for one whole year, or maybe a year and a half, I tried to be the best Jehovah's Witness I could. There's something within the Jehovah's Witness church called a regular pioneer. And so as a regular pioneer, you have to volunteer to go knocking door to door 70 hours a month.
Oh, gosh.
And you only can volunteer and get picked if you're in good standings. So I guess going to LA and all that stuff, they're like, all right, we're going to just forget all that happened. You're in good standings.
Yeah.
Whatever. And so I did a regular pioneering, and I went to pioneer school, which is 2 weeks of insane, intense Bible studies.
Wow. And cooking in iron skillets on an open fire. Circling wagons.
Yep. They try to test and see how fast you can cross a river with a wagon and an ox.
That's the prize. 70 hours of knocking. What's the second prize? What's runner up?
Yeah.
Holy cow!
I would pick neighborhoods with abandoned houses and just go knock on those doors.
I did 70
Nobody
hours.
ever came to the door.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I gave it my all, and then I still couldn't do it. So I was like, listen, I don't know what to tell you, Mom. I tried.
I hate receiving a sales pitch from somebody at the door. Can you imagine how much I would hate giving the sales pitch at the door?
I do have this visual image of you, TJ, in one of those bombed out LA neighborhoods where you can literally see through the houses. There's nobody in there. You're walking up and hello. Oh, okay, nobody's home. I went to 42 houses today.
I swear to God, I knocked on them doors.
Nobody answered.
It's funny because when all my cousins were together this past, all of us were Jehovah's Witness at one point. And all of us were kids and Jehovah's Witnesses at the same time. And our parents all used to come together. And we used to have all these family, reunions all the time. We used to be a really close family. So it's funny now to talk about those things as adults because we all make fun of these things. Our parents don't really talk to us, don't really have a good relationship. But it's turned into a thing where we all joke about it now. And it's just like, whatever,
So of the whole bunch, all of you essentially... Well, you have a good relationship with your mom.
Yeah.
But you don't have any type of holiday relationship, I guess.
Yeah, and I don't share with her everything because she doesn't want to hear those things.
Well, no parent wants to hear everything.
Well, not even that, but just the everyday things that you guys are used to hearing from your kids. My mom wouldn't want to know about that. Like for me going Christmas shopping or going to get a Christmas tree, she doesn't want to hear anything about that.
That's such a shame.
Yeah. So yeah, it was an interesting experience to be an adult with all of them, and kind of we're all in the same boat now.
But I get that though, about your mom not wanting to hear about all that stuff. If one of my kids turned into some kind of freak liberal and was out buying all kinds of liberal things and going to get new shoes for the protest or whatever, I wouldn't want to hear about that shit. It's like, I'm not, you know how I feel about it. You're still doing it, but I don't want to hear about it.
I love you. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You're always welcome here. Just keep it to yourself.
Or the advice that my mom tells me if I start dating for me to wait till marriage.
Yeah.
It's always great.
You gotta wait till
She's like, that's why you're not married, because you don't wait until marriage. I'm like, okay, Mom, whatever.
She's not married.
Exactly. But that's why she's saving herself for marriage.
Yeah.
How long do you think it's been for her? A long time.
A long time. Like probably 12 years. Or
Oh, my
10
God.
years. Yeah, she said you don't think about it anymore.
Yeah.
That's what she says.
The whole thing got tumbleweeds going through it.
Baby, you don't think about it no more.
Gross. Yep. Bunch of weirdos.
Do you think she engages in?
No, she doesn't. That's why she tells me that's why I don't have a man.
No, what are you gonna say, Regan?
Self.
No.
You don't
that's
think
a
so?
sin.
Oh, is it?
I know.
Yeah, it's a sin.
You don't know what she's got hidden out
No,
there
I
in that
promise
second
you.
house.
I know.
On the back 40. That house she got on the back 40 may look like a damn Adam and Eve store.
Yeah.
Please.
That outhouse was originally a storage shed.
That's disgusting.
It's an outhouse. Why is it buzzing?
No, that's gross.
No.
Yeah.
No one wants
She
to
would
think about
never.
your parent
There's
doing
enough
that.
battery power coming out of that outhouse to give the town electricity.
It's disgusting, dude.
Oh, why is it glowing?
It's
Some
like a
outhouse.
Sick.
Sounds like she's weed eating 24 hours.
Yeah.
Somebody bust that door open at night and their flashlight, the cops' flashlights hit it. They would think she'd just been dismembering bodies.
Ew.
We got a serial killer here.
Share funny from the Ace and TJ family. More next.
You're watching the Share Funny podcast live on YouTube. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty. One of the worst things that can happen to your house is a buildup of mold and mildew in your crawl space. Let the experts at Cardinal Environmental Solutions come and inspect your crawl space and treat it so your house is safe for you and your family. Go to acetj.com/Cardinal today.
Whether you are buying or selling a home, Chambers & Associates Realty Team is here to help. Because this is what they do. They are experts, they are experienced, and they know what you need to get through this process easily. Again, whether you're buying or selling, call them 704-439-6232, 704-439-6232, or visit them online at lkncharlottehomes.com. That's lkncharlottehomes.com. Clancy & Thayes Construction Company. If you need commercial construction, Clancy & Thayes has been around forever. Built on stewardship and doing exactly what they say they're going to do. There is no one better. acetj.com/CT for Clancy & Thayes. acetj.com/CT. The beautiful thing about Clancy & Thayes is all they do is commercial construction, and they're a proud partner of Peyton's Promise, which is very important for us as we get ready for breaking and entering Christmas season, which we'll be announcing just in a couple of weeks. So Clancy & Thayes Construction Company.
Welcome back to the Share Funny podcast. on Ace TJ TV.
Hey, it's funny you'll share. The Ace and TJ family presents the Share Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ Show.
Come here, Rob. Let me look at you again, because we were so taken aback. We've never seen Rob wear long pants to work, so he's wearing some lounging type, sports type pants, and a t-shirt with socks and Crocs. We just
socks and Crocs.
I really have only seen him in pants when we have events outside of work, or outside of the studio, in all the years that we've known him.
Formal events.
Yeah. But he says he's suffering from cold leg.
Cold leg.
Are they comfy, Rob?
Oh, they real comfy.
Now, did you go buy those especially to wear at work for cold leg, or did you already have those?
No, I bought 3 pairs from Amazon.
Yeah.
In varying color schemes.
Oh, then we'll get to see more.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It might be gray and red tomorrow.
Ooh, those are my favorite. That's my favorite combo.
Gray and red.
Gray and red, yeah.
Did they come in a pack or separate?
They came together, yeah.
I love that. The best.
The 3-pack.
I think that's how Ralph Lauren does it. You know what? Just buy them in a pack.
Especially those where on the packaging it's marked that you get one free T-shirt in the pack, or one free pair of pants.
Yeah.
Like you get 4 for the price of 3.
That's right.
On the paints.
That's awesome. Yeah, they do look comfy.
So do you have T-shirts to match the others? Like this T-shirt, the ones he's got on today are San Diego Chargers colors. They're like a royal and gold.
I thought it was like
Los Angeles
Seahawks
Chargers
colors, because it's like green on the side, I think, right?
Hold
on, I'll come back out there.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's got a ball.
Ew.
Yeah, they're more Seahawks.
Yeah, more Seahawks.
Yeah.
What?
Now
I was
sachet Shantae.
Reagan's is being dumb.
I want to see it.
Stop.
And I was wrong. I ordered them from Walmart. Sorry.
Okay. Hey, man.
That didn't change the fact you ordered them, though, right?
Correct.
Yeah, get me some.
Hell yeah.
I'll get
3-pack?
matching some.
3-pack of pants.
I think it was
Yeah, we'll get a 3-pack.
It was $30 for 3 pair.
That's a
that
deal.
works out to
$10
about
per
$10
pant.
a pair.
That's the way to go.
Heck yeah.
Just do
I need to go to the store and get a pack of pants. Yeah, get a couple of pair of socks and a pack of pants.
Baby, did you order me a pack of pants today?
You know the ones I like.
So you got T-shirts to match the other ones?
Not specifically. This one just kind of worked out.
Oh, because that's a little bit different. It's another headache you got there. You put on yourself, because everything just about matches khaki shorts, which is what you usually wear. Khaki cargos.
I also have those shorts in a blue. So
Yeah. But I mean, you're gonna bust up with some bright colors.
The best part about these is they have the pull string rather than having to wear a belt.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. Most pants that you have to wear a belt with don't come in packs of 3.
That's probably true.
You get a pack of jeans or a pack of chinos. That'd be confusing as shit.
I ain't buying Hugo Boss no more. Can't get them but one at a time. What kind of rip off is
That
that?
is. All clothes should come in packs.
And the selling point is the drawstring.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the pull string.
Belt loops. You've somehow become even less formal than you are. I didn't even know that was possible. I thought you were casual. You're extreme casual now.
At least cargo shorts are made to be worn outside in front of people. But now, he's basically wearing his pajama hammers.
All right, Todd wants me to stand up and show my pants to the camera.
I love
Who
it.
doesn't want to see that? I mean, come on. Yeah, I mean, they're just like...
Yeah, back up. No, back up. Just walk back and then walk forward.
Damn, Rob threw his whole leg up on the desk.
Exactly.
Yeah, pull a groin.
There you go. Okay, bloop. Now turn around to the other side. Bloop.
What was that wild kick his leg up on the counter?
He's like,
almost like he was.
He's like,
I don't know. I could do that.
Like,
hey, we'll put that right in your face. What was that?
Oh, wow.
I was almost like a pump in there that I didn't like at all.
Mm.
Damn.
So,
I think modeling's my next career.
So I'm guessing that tomorrow we're going to get a different pair of the pajama pants and maybe just an under tank.
Yeah.
These are athletic pants. They're moisture wicking, okay?
Oh, they are?
Oh.
High performance is what they say.
Moisture wicking.
Dry fit.
When was the last time you did some high performance activity, Rob?
Just now when I tried to get my leg up on the table.
But you have a harder time selling them as athletic pants, when you're wearing Crocs.
Yeah.
You got some New Balance tennis shoes, don't you?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. If you put those on with it, people will just think, oh, he's getting active in his community.
He's somebody's dad.
Yeah.
Flew through here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, every move you make just looks a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Was that a blur or was it Rob?
It was Flash.
It's the Flash.
Is your dad fashionable around the house like this? Your dad what does he wear casually around the house?
Like cotton. No, he wears like khaki shorts. You know what he really likes? Those bird dogs. The shorts with the lining inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he spent all his time in REIs and kind of outdoor stores. So he wears a lot of. I don't know. They're not like cotton shorts. He's not into that. Yeah, he wears like athletic clothes and Brooks all the time. Brooks running shoes. But he just told my mom when I was leaving, he goes, he reached out to feel I was wearing some pajama pants. It was late at night. He goes, let me feel that. All right. And he goes, Nance, I want these, but in shorts. Or you know what? We'll just get the pants and you can cut them and sew them into shorts. I want to wear these to bed. I'm tired of wearing hoodies to bed.
Wearing what?
I shouldn't even say it because I don't know if that's like a... It does. I've always been like skeptical, but I think it might be. I don't know. Because one time I looked it up. He says honeys, like hunyaks. And I looked it up one time. I was like, this is going to be a racial term for like Scandinavian people or something, like some weird. I don't know. That's what we always call them. We didn't call them underwear. We call them hunyaks. Like, put on your honeys.
Honeys?
Honeys.
And that just means draws?
Yeah, it means your underwear. But I'm like, God forbid, this means like, because they're known for only wearing underwear.
That's so funny because in LA, like a lot of the people say I forget what the word is for underwear now. I just lost it again. But it's a different word I've never heard of, and Spanish people say it.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody else say it, but like that's
your
the only...
chones. That's what it's called. Your chones.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, that might...
What are your chones? Pull up your chones.
My chones is killing me.
What happened to your chones?
It's an accident when I was a kid.
He hit me right in the chones.
Yeah, I don't know. Honeys. I hope it's not. Because this is on the internet. This is forever.
Yeah.
But it's probably like one group that's got like 600 people left. They're like, that is offensive.
Yeah.
Hunyaks, I don't know.
Like the other day, you freaked out, Riggins, whenever I called Alexis a moon bat.
Oh, God, yeah. What the shit is that? He goes, I didn't know if that was a racist.
Is that racist?
What?
A moon bat.
A moon bat? I've never heard that in my life.
Who would it be racist against?
Well, I don't know. There are similar words that are racist. I know that. I don't want to write them down, but I've heard them.
Yeah, a moon bat is just the original definition was somebody who's just out there in the clouds, the head's in the clouds all the time, but it also describes someone whose head is in the clouds and all because they do a lot of, hippie liberal type things. Yeah.
It just struck me because I never heard it before. I was like, a moon bat? Is that racist? Did I go off camera to say
No, because it was the last day we worked and Todd wasn't here. He'd already gone on me. We weren't on the internet.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And you're like, is
It sounds racist. A moon bat?
Why were you calling me a moonbat while I wasn't here? What were we talking about?
Yeah, that's like secondary.
Forget about that part of it.
A moon bat.
I said our little moon bat.
Right.
Our little moon bat.
Regan's is so funny.
I'm sure there's a word close to it that is racist.
Oh my God.
And then he started getting me to think, oh, wait, have I missed something here? Is that a racist term? I didn't know.
When
Well,
someone
I was like-
reacts in that way, the first thing you do is stop and question yourself. Like, did I do something wrong there?
Well, you never know. Everything is offensive.
Everything is offensive. That's
Exactly.
Right.
Well, in order to be funny, it is. To somebody.
Yeah. It's true.
Our little moon bats out here.
Oh my God.
Did you just say that?
Yeah. Freaked out.
In your honeys.
Yeah, well, listen, I don't even want to say that anymore because I don't know what that means. Hunyaks. Yeah, somebody find out if that's a racist term. I hope it's not.
How would you spell it?
I have no idea. Honeys or hunyaks?
Honeys.
But that's what we call honeys.
All right, wait, hang on. There is something.
Underwear.
What did hunyak?
It sounds racist when you say it for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm reading it.
What is a hunyak?
It sounds worse when you say it.
Hunyak, the Hungarian saying during Chicago's. Wait, hang on a second. Hunyak, a Hungarian immigrant.
It's
What
sounding
is
really
Hunyak,
bad.
the Hungarian, saying during in the TV in the play Chicago during the cell block tango?
Sounds.
There's a character called a Hunyak, a Hungarian immigrant accused of murder.
Did he wear underwear?
Becomes the first woman in Cook County to be hanged for her crime, even though it's clear she's only innocent. Okay.
He hung her with an underwear.
Yeah, well, I meant nothing by it.
Your chonis.
Sorry to the Hungarians. I'm deeply sorry.
Oh, according to Urban Dictionary, it is a derogatory term.
Is it really?
For someone of a Hungarian or Eastern European descent. Especially an immigrant.
Okay.
Yeah, it keeps everything about it keeps sending me back to Hungarians.
That's not fun anymore.
Right.
Sorry.
Kind of like the other day when y'all said I can't use the word gypsy anymore.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to say that. Unless you're a gypsy. Just kidding. Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't say all Romanians are gypsies.
Are only gypsies Romanian? Are all
the ones on TV and all in movies and everything
are Romanian?
Yeah.
But didn't they do? There was a show on TLC about like My Gypsy Life or something.
Yeah.
Were they Romanian?
I'm not sure. I didn't watch
American.
it, but maybe of
But they were just like-
Romanian descent or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's kind of like New Jersey redneck kind of thing.
Because isn't Dracula Romanian?
I have no idea.
Transylvania.
Transylvanian. Yeah, but isn't that close to Romania?
It's a region in Romania, so yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
Oh, you put on some sweatpants, he gets a smart ass on.
My legs are warm, and now.
Hey, miss any part of Share Funny? Subscribe to the podcast on all major podcast platforms. More Share Funny coming up.
You're watching the Share Funny podcast live on YouTube. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty. One of the worst things that can happen to your house is a buildup of mold and mildew in your crawl space. Let the experts at Cardinal Environmental Solutions come and inspect your crawl space and treat it so your house is safe for you and your family. Go to acetj.com/Cardinal today.
Whether you are buying or selling a home, Chambers & Associates Realty Team is here to help. Because this is what they do. They are experts They are experienced, and they know what you need to get through this process easily. Again, whether you're buying or selling, call them 704-439-6232, 704-439-6232, or visit them online at lkncharlottehomes.com. That's lkncharlottehomes.com. Clancy and Thay's Construction Company. If you need commercial construction, Clancy and Thay's has been around forever. Built on stewardship and doing exactly what they say they're going to do. There is no one better. acetj.com/CT for Clancy and Thay's. acetj.com/CT. The beautiful thing about Clancy and Thay's is all they do is commercial construction, and they're a proud partner of Peyton's Promise, which is very important for us as we get ready for breaking and entering Christmas season, which we'll be announcing just in a couple of weeks. So Clancy and Thay's Construction Company.
Welcome back to the Share Funny podcast on Ace TJ TV.
Share Funny has its own Facebook group. To join, search Share Funny and get more. Now more Share Funny from the Ace and TJ family.
So if you missed the big news this morning on the regular old Ace and TJ show, Ace and his wife Amanda are expecting a child. Are you nervous? You know, like a regular expectant father? Since you've had two children.
I haven't been through this twice. It's,
Yeah.
You know, we're good to go. June's a busy month though, because her mom's birthday is in June. Her birthday is in June. Both your kids are in June.
Yep. Little June bugs. How little June bugs. So what are you most looking forward to reliving with a baby, and what are you least looking forward to reliving with a new baby?
I just like doing the stuff. Like, I like, just spending time with it. Kids are the best time waster ever, especially when they're little babies, as they start to grow and you get to see their little personalities come into play and all that kind of stuff. It'd be cool if you could go ahead and skip to the part where they're walking and stuff. That'd be great. But I like all that stuff. The things that I'm not looking most forward to is the regular stuff, the diapers, the not sleeping, that kind of stuff. But I didn't have a lot of that. I was very blessed. My first two, I didn't really have many problems at all like that.
I thought for sure you'd say a whiny wife. That's what I'm not looking forward to. Acting like, they all act like they're the only ones that's ever given birth.
Yeah.
Okay, we get it. And women, God knew what he was doing when he let women have the babies because we couldn't handle it. Blah, blah, blah. You're right. Anything else? That's what I'd be like. Anything else? I got to get back downstairs.
Yeah. We've had a couple of days. It's like, okay. You done now?
Yeah, don't take any of those excuses blaming her if she's got a bad attitude on being pregnant.
Why not? She's growing a whole human 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not like she's digging ditches,
Okay, shut up.
working on a conveyor line at a sawmill. She's not working on the green chain, as they call it. I mean, she's doing what God made her to do.
Yeah, you didn't get 4 episodes ahead on The Crown by being outside working in the yard, did you?
I mean, God made women for this one specific thing. And then what do? They complain about it.
You're so annoying for even saying
And that's what you need to say. Hey, and this is what I would tell my wife when she was pregnant years and years ago. I would say, she'd start complaining. I go, hey, don't tell me. Tell your sister Eve.
Well,
she's the one in the Bible that disobeyed God and caused y'all to have labor pains and things like that. I'm not the one doing it.
As I pointed out, this is what you wanted.
Yeah.
I was okay. I was cool not having any more kids. But so it's just, you know, we're here because you put us here.
So she can't complain about it?
No.
Stop.
I mean, she can because she does. Just about not feeling well and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Use
Can
the
imagine.
old phrase, it's falling on deaf ears.
Yeah.
Use that with her. So
falling
you're
on deaf-
complaining. You can keep complaining if you want, but it's falling on deaf ears.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
No, I think the whole journey is going to be enjoyable.
It's not.
Just think about all of the new
But it
things.
is what it is. You know, you can't do much with it.
Think about all of the new things that you can have now that they didn't even make when your son being your latest child.
Yeah, he's 20.
20 years ago, they didn't make a lot of the stuff that they make now, like baby things and
lot of
things
them
to help around the house.
A lot of them are just useless too. They're just like, what? Why do you need that? Riggins mentioned this the other day. We were having a conversation yesterday. The carry case thing. She said, kids like to be held against your chest. I said, and you know what I do? I hold them when I go walking with them like an adult would. I said, I don't need I don't want to put them in a backpack on my chest. You know what I mean? That's not what I want to do. I don't want to do that. Unless we're going somewhere, like if we're going to go hike a mountain.
You know he's going to be walking around with that
Exactly.
baby on
No,
his
you know
chest
good and damn well he's gonna
24/7.
have-
Taking pictures and
I'm not
everything
doing
on
it.
the gram.
No.
Oh, look at us. Ooh.
I'm not. I don't like that. Just it's
Okay,
like
well,
it's
you
like
don't
a
like
leash.
it, but it's going to happen.
It's like putting your kid on a leash. I don't like that either. I never did that with either one of my other two. They never got
She
run
doesn't
over.
want to put the kid on
No,
the leash.
she doesn't.
Though.
No,
But she
no.
does want
She
to put
wants
him
one
in
of
the
those.
backpack.
She wants one of those things because she wants to do things like we go. She loves to go hiking. So when we go hiking, we'll have to put it in the thing. Or when you go hiking, I'll stay home with the kid, and then if I want to go hike, I'll go hike later. I don't want to go hike, so I won't go. But you know that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
But I don't mind. I get that. I don't mind if you're going to go hiking. You're going to Crowder's Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it makes sense because you can't carry the child all the way up the mountain while you're walking and everything.
You're going to be carrying that baby on your chest with all of you guys wearing matching outfits. Watch.
That'll never happen. That will never happen. There's
Little
no
shirt,
way.
little shirt, little shirt.
I'm not going to a restaurant or a mall or anything like that with a baby strapped to my chest. I'll just carry it like an adult would.
Okay.
But you'll put it on for pictures.
No, I will not.
For the Instagram.
Yeah, you will.
Hell no, I would not.
Why are you lying to yourself?
Because I'm not doing it. I don't like those things. I think I'm against those kind of.
Were you
kinds of
against
things.
dressing up for Halloween?
Not really, because she liked that. It made her happy.
Yeah, that's what everything's going to be. Well, it makes her happy.
Yeah.
It would make her happy if I put on the little backpack.
No, there's a
It would
difference
make
between
her
dressing up
happy
for Halloween and doing something you're just opposed to doing.
Make her happy if I brought the baby in, strapped to my chest, to the gym while I'm on the treadmill.
Yeah, see, that's just dumb.
Or I'm on the bike.
Not happening.
Okay.
It's for the gram. It's for TikTok.
It's for the gram.
It's for TikTok. So it makes TikTok makes her happy.
Not happening.
So I'll put the baby in an outfit that matches mine.
Nope.
Have you discussed names and stuff like that?
Yeah, we bounced around a few names.
Has she, a big thing with expecting parents is they take the name and set up Instagram and TikTok accounts for those the babies' names? So they have it when they get older?
We haven't narrowed them down enough to anything like that.
Pick something goofy, please. I mean, just for
like a goofy name.
Yes, make it wacky because it's just.
I think once we find out the sex of the baby, then we'll kind of begin to zero in.
Oh, you don't even know the sex of the baby?
No, it's too early. Maybe next week, but realistically, probably the 1st of January.
Is she like hoping one over the other?
Yeah, I think we were both. This is going to sound terrible. I think we would both prefer a boy, but we both have a feeling it's going to be a girl.
A girl. I have a feeling it's going to be a girl too.
Just got a feeling.
I have a feeling, guys.
Yeah.
I have a feeling.
What is your crystal?
Yeah,
well, I'm going to be around Amanda today, so we'll see what energy I get from her.
Kate has made it perfectly clear. He hopes it is a girl.
Yeah.
Please read her energy for us.
I will totally read her energy.
And then before Peyton died, Peyton made it clear that when we had a baby, she really wanted it to be a boy because they each want to be the only one of their set. Well, one of you is going to come out of this thing a loser before it's over with. So we'll see. But I would prefer a boy just because I think they're easier to raise. But if it turns out to be a girl, that'd be great too. I just want a healthy baby.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it, you know? Yeah, me too. I mean, that's what we all want.
Yeah. So we'll see. I bet it's going to be a girl. I have a feeling it's going to be a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've held it in all morning. It's great. Holy cow.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. More next.
You're watching the Share Funny podcast live on YouTube. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Well, we have a lot with Peyton's Promise, and one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty. One of the worst things that can happen to your house is a buildup of mold and mildew in your crawl space. Let the experts at Cardinal Environmental Solutions come and inspect your crawl space and treat it so your house is safe for you and your family. Go to acetj.com/Cardinal today.
Whether you are buying or selling a home, Chambers and Associates Realty Team is here to help. Because this is what they do. They are experts, they are experienced, and they know what you need to get through this process easily. Again, whether you're buying or selling, call them 704-439-6232, 704-439-6232, or visit them online at lkncharlottehomes.com. That's lkncharlottehomes.com. Clancy and Thays Construction Company. If you need commercial construction, Clancy and Thays has been around forever. Built on stewardship and doing exactly what they say they're going to do. There is no one better. acetj.com/CT for Clancy and Thays. acetj.com/CT. The beautiful thing about Clancy and Thays is all they do is commercial construction, and they're a proud partner of Peyton's Promise, which is very important for us as we get ready for breaking and entering Christmas season, which we'll be announcing just in a couple of weeks. So Clancy and Thays Construction Company.
Welcome back to the Share Funny Podcast on Ace TJ TV.
This is the Share Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ family. Let's go!
Yeah, so I noticed, Riggins, whenever Ace, he used you this morning as a I don't know, kind of like a prop to announce that his wife is pregnant. He sent you a picture to put on the internets and said, "See that? Did you get the picture, whatever?" And you were like, "Yeah, oh." And then you said something, and then he took over the announcing part of it. But then all of a sudden you were busy putting the picture up on the social medias. So that's why you were just now getting your reaction
I guess so.
to the announcement that Ace and his wife were going to have a baby.
Yeah. I had to see it from the outside for a second.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I'm sure there was a lot of funny blessings. It's so funny. I mean, I don't know.
It's very fun.
I mean, you know.
Okay, so Ace being at his age, becoming a new dad,
Right.
is that funnier to you? Are you going to get more mileage out of that than you did when Ace was wearing braces as an adult?
Ooh, good question. What's funnier, Ace getting braces or Ace having a baby at
46 with braces, 45.
You're Benjamin Button. You're just like doing everything backwards.
Backwards, yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
I think the braces is funnier. I think so.
You think? Yeah.
Well, we haven't seen him with a diaper bag yet.
That's true.
Or the Bjorn, baby Bjorn.
You got to get a baby Bjorn, Ace. You got to.
You have to.
Is that the wrap?
That's that sling thing?
The one
so.
where you hold them on your chest.
No, you just hold them to your chest.
Why not?
You just hold them.
But it does it for you. Then your hands are free to do other activities.
Yeah, then you can drum out.
Your hands don't need to be free to do
You
other
can
activities.
you can hold the baby and drum out.
No, you can't do that.
And then it'd be so cute.
You can sit a baby in a high chair and let the baby watch you play the drums.
I think the biggest difference for me is that after you get the braces stuff out of the way, then it's kind of over and you can make fun of his speech and stuff. But with the baby thing, we've got 9 months.
Oh yeah.
A buildup of hype, and then when he becomes like the dad with the baby and he's staying up and he can't get any sleep.
Yeah.
Which I can only imagine the effects of that.
How old is your dad right now, Riggins?
64.
Okay, this kid will be 9.
Yeah,
Imagine your dad with a 9-year-old.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll be
And-
73 when this
crazy.
child graduates high school.
Assuming he doesn't flunk.
Right, assuming he doesn't flunk.
But when you think about the other things though of the, you know, having a diaper bag and having, you know, you're going to have to make friends that have little kids. You're going to have to be in, you know,
sure,
because you know Amanda will meet other moms who have little kids, and you're going to have to go to their birthday parties and, you know, go into the restaurant and turn that high chair upside down so the baby carrier will fit in it, and put that sticky placemat down with dry Cheerios on it, the whole thing.
All that stuff. All that stuff.
You're going to be at, you know, bounce houses. And
I think I can get out a lot of that stuff just being old. Like that all to go into meeting all the people all the time. And say, hey, I'm too old. He's too old for that.
If you weren't old enough to make that baby, then you aren't old enough to go do these other things.
That whole going and hanging out with some other dude who's 35 years old.
Yeah.
Because our kids are in kindergarten together. Be like,
oh, yeah. And the dad pumpkin carving day in kindergarten.
oh, I love that stuff. I love that pumpkin carving day.
But you don't think
That
they'll
was
be nervous about you having a knife?
No. I'm going in there armed to the teeth. Yeah, so let's see. I would be 60, I think, when Dad Pumpkin Carving Day comes. Well, no, I'll be 60 when the kids start school.
Oh boy!
Yikes.
I know.
Wow.
So, in other words, if ever even, not that I was going to get to retire anyway, but if I ever thought about it, those days are long gone.
What are you gonna do forever and ever and ever?
I'll have to, work somewhere.
Open a daycare.
Oh, perfect.
That's a good idea.
I'm not that great with kids.
Oh, that's
good you're
great.
having a new one. Oh, God.
like I'm not good with kids.
The kid's birthday party thing. That I didn't like that when I was young.
I didn't mind it too much. You go, they were having fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. Kids can have fun, whatever. But I need to be having fun if I'm gonna be there.
Somebody's got to go talk to the hot moms.
Pushing them on the swings. That's fun. I like that.
Yeah, gonna have to move out of that townhouse to get a place for some swings. But
no, I mean like on vacation and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Speaking of taking turns eating at the restaurant, you hold him, I'll eat, and I'll just give him to me.
Yeah.
Give him to me.
And the meltdowns. You can't be throwing staplers and stuff in front of a
Right,
baby.
there's only one person that can have a meltdown in that house at any one time. You can't have two people having meltdowns. It's my turn.
Yeah.
But he's had 2 kids already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like I've never had them.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. I like all that stuff. I look forward to coaching teams and all that kind of good stuff again. That'll be fun.
Who's looking for you to be a coach?
Right. I was
At
just like,
70 years old.
I don't think.
Everybody.
Listen, just chill out.
My afternoons are free.
What are you going to coach?
Whatever they want to play.
Backgammon.
Softball.
Right.
Baseball.
Shuffleboard.
Football's not my forte, but I can hang in there. Basketball.
You
I got it all, man.
Bingo team.
I got it all.
Bikino.
Yeah, right. You can still play jacks. Like, what? We've got a Nintendo Switch. No, we don't. Holy crow. That is a wild, wild thing. A blessing, but a thing.
No, there's no doubt. It's a thing. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wake up in the middle of the night and start thinking about it, you will not be able to go back to sleep.
Panic a little bit.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be great. It's just that I'm looking at it from my perspective, and it's not the same because I'm a lot lazier than you are.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's got all that energy.
right, like if you told me at my age now that I had to go to a kid's birthday party or go, outside and play anything, I'd probably fake diarrhea by really having diarrhea.
Give me diarrhea. I swear, I walked in Thanksgiving morning. My nephews and my niece were there, and I hear my dad go, "Oh, look, Uncle B's here," and they all came running. "Uncle B, we waited. We're gonna do a Christmas parade for you."
Oh, no.
I went, "Oh shit!" And my dad goes, "Sit down." Oh God, I don't even have kids. I'm already pissed. It was a Christmas parade.
How long did that last?
About 20 minutes. There's only 3 of them. They had hats and a trash bag full of balloons. They throw up in the air, and we just went around the room singing, and they all had flutes.
How was the parade brought to an end? Did it take an adult to go, okay?
Yeah, I think my brother was like, "All right, time to eat." I wrap things up, gave him a donut. And then I see my nephews running around. They've got huge ice cream cones. It's 10:30 in the morning. I'm like, what the shit is this? My mom goes, anything goes when you're in my house. I'm like, so you're giving them ice cream at 10? She goes,
It's cute.
I guess.
That's what the grandparents are for.
I guess so. It was just a lot, so I can't imagine doing it all over again.
Yeah, I can't either, but here we are. Here we are.
But to have the reversal that you had, the vasectomy reversal,
yeah,
and then the first news that it didn't work, and then coming back now and seeing that it did work, your swimmers must have capes on them.
Well, it's like he said, because
they're like superheroes.
But he said originally, don't be alarmed if in the first initial test it doesn't show anything, because that wouldn't be uncommon, because sometimes because of my age it can take a little longer to have it kick in. So it went just like he said it probably would. Just like the doctor said. So I wasn't that, like the first time he was like, "It's totally cool, don't sweat it." So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But yes, my boys were working.
Gross.
Yeah, hopefully.
What do you hopefully they did?
Well, if it's it's biracial or something. It's
Oh.
We're gonna find out if you're
Oh, it wasn't me after all.
Somebody's work.
Somebody's worked real well.
Suddenly, I've got a lot of free time on my hands.
The Share Funny Podcast is a production of the Ace and TJ family. To get more Ace and TJ 24/7, download the Ace and TJ app. Just search for Ace and TJ in your app store. All Share Funny material copyright ATJ Incorporated 2021.
Thanks for watching the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. All material copyright ATJ Incorporated, a JT Media live production 2022.